certainly deserving of that All-Star nod. We'll find out on January 30th once those coaches' votes come in. More to come here on Cavaliers Live. We're going to hear from the new All-Star coach, Kenny Atkinson, on the other side. We're big this season with Cavs Rewards. Sign up for free to start earning points for exclusive Cavs prizes at Cavs.com/rewards.
Join me as I take a deep dive into the least consulted ticketing app in history, SeatGeek. Did SeatGeek invent the ticket? No, but we do make them work. Drum roll, please. Ooh, how do I use the Seat View feature?
It shows seats with a pole blocking the view. Don't buy those.
What if I want to sit behind the pole?
Buy those.
Join me as I bore you to death with a series of interviews about a ticketing app that just does what it's supposed to do.
From all over the world, people turn to Cleveland Clinic for our expertise and our compassionate care. As leaders in heart, neurology, and cancer, the future of specialty care is happening right now at Cleveland Clinic. For every life-saving treatment, for every next step, for every care in the world, Cleveland Clinic.
Kenny Atkinson becomes the fourth Cleveland Cavaliers head coach to coach in an All-Star game, joining Lenny Pelican, Mike Brown, and Ty Lue. AC, that's a good company to be joining for Kenny for season.
Yes, I mean he's right up at the top. The first season, I mean it's amazing. But again, he has a very good feeling of how his team is. I mean he does a good job of feeling what's going on with the team. He has a good feeling of how to get the team to massage itself into a unit. Yeah. And I think he was lucky that we have good individuals on the team because they all have been able to mesh together. And those situations, they don't happen all the time. This is like a utopia situation for a head coach to come in with this talent, and but the key is he's recognized it, so he knew what he had to do. Let's tweak it. You don't have to change it.
Pretty impressive to do as a first-time head coach, no doubt. Let's hear more from the All-Star head coach, Kenny Atkinson, standing by with John Michael. The Road Report is presented by Zoom.
Thanks. Well, Kenny, just yesterday it was confirmed that you are heading to the All-Star game. I know you have a lot of confidence in yourself and your staff. I know you have the utmost confidence in that locker room. But when you were hired a handful of months ago, if I would have said you're heading to San Fran, what would you have said?
No, that wasn't on the whiteboard, right? Things we want to accomplish. So it just, it's like Donovan's All-Star, being chosen to be a starter. It's when you win, you get the spoils. So it's really a product of winning. It's a product of falling into a great situation, great organization, heck of a roster. So thankful, humbled. The staff, we're gonna have a good time out there.
It's a real testament to what you've done. Congratulations. You've won a lot of games. However, when you've stumbled, you've been able to bounce back well this season after a loss a couple of days ago in Houston. Are there any areas that you want to refine coming in here tonight?
I think it's what you said, Jay Mike. Like it's a great teams. Like they don't like to lose two in a row, right? Like there's just a there's a pride, there's a maturity, and there's a want to show people like we're not losing two in a row, and that's kind of how these guys think, and that's what the elite teams do. So I expect us We've done it all year, right? I expect us to bounce back tonight and have a good performance.
From a coaching perspective, where are you looking for that from in terms of coming in here this evening?
Man, you know how it is. I think last game of the road trip, it's how we handle our business. Are we going to come out with a defensive mindset? You know, I think it always flows from there, right? Because we can score the ball, come out with a defensive mindset, rebound the ball, and then I think everything flows from there.
Kenny, we always appreciate it. Best of luck.
Thanks, Jay Mike.
All right, Kenny and the Cavs looking to close the road trip with a win in Philly here this evening.
Sean, thank you. Well, it's been a rough stretch for the Philadelphia 76ers. The numbers speak for themselves. The AC injuries have obviously plagued this team, but tonight, you don't want to take them lightly, but it's also an opportunity to take care of business.
Yeah, you have to. I mean, when a team that is falling through a stretch like this, like the 76ers have, the one thing you don't want to do is come out and take them lightly. You want to jump on these guys. They're just unfortunate that they're going to run into the Cavaliers tonight. That's the way they have to look at it. The Cavs have to go out here and beat them by 50 if you can. That's the attitude you have to have.
Let's see what the Cavaliers respond with here this evening. We're going to get AC's keys to the game next. The Cavaliers Scholarship Program, supported by Huntington, will award 5 graduating seniors a $10,000 scholarship toward continuing their education during the 2025-2026 academic year. For official rules and to apply, visit cavs.com/community. All applications must be received by Friday, February 2nd.
Come here, come a little close. Don't be afraid, no, I don't wanna hurt you. Little more, come in, let me just show you. Don't know, can't talk, let me just show you. Don't be obsessive, it could be intensive, it could be explosive, it could be offensive. Don't be defensive, don't be aggressive, it will be a waste, cause we could be expensive.
Join me as I take a deep dive into the least consulted ticketing app in history, SeatGeek. Did SeatGeek invent the ticket? No, but we do make them work. Drum roll, please. Ooh, how do I use the seat view feature?
It shows seats with a pole blocking the view. Don't buy those.
What if I want to sit behind the pole?
Buy those.
Join me as I bore you to death with a series of interviews about a ticketing app that just does what it's supposed to do.
Think buying fake products is harmless? Think again. Think fake cosmetics are tested and safe? Think again. Think that medicine you can buy off social media is high quality? Think again. Counterfeits are made in unsafe conditions, potentially using hazardous and even lethal ingredients. Real.
We are just about 15 minutes till tip-off from Wells Fargo Center. It's the final meeting between the Cavaliers and Sixers on the season. And if the Cavs score 100 points in tonight's game, all fans will receive a $2 large fry. If the Cavs score 120 points, it's a free large fry with no purchase necessary. Download the McDonald's app to receive this special offer. McDonald's, I'm loving it. Welcome back into our FanDuel Sports Network studios. It is time now to get Austin's key to the game. And key number 1, AC, you want the team to start.
Yes.
They're second in the NBA in first quarter scoring. The Sixers are 28th. Given what happened last game, how important is a strong start for the Cavaliers?
Well, if that's what the stats are, then the Cavs have to make sure that they continue to be the number 2, if not number 1 team in first quarter scoring. You want to get off on this team. The one thing you can't do against a team that's having a stretch like this is give them encouragement in that first quarter. You want to douse all that right away, put as much water on the fire as you can.
The Cavaliers will certainly look to do that from the opening tip. Again, second in the NBA. Also second in the NBA in first point differential. AC, key number 2, it follows in line. Stay on the gas. The Cavaliers 6th in pace, 2nd in points. Sixers 27th in points. Once you start fast, How do you maintain that for 48 minutes?
By staying true to your game plan, understanding that your defense has to be your number one quality tonight, because your defense will lead you into your fast break situations and leads you into a lot of good scoring opportunities. But you got to start with defense because that's who you are.
The next man up mentality will be embraced once again here tonight. Cavaliers. Hopefully, Acier and one is looking for a clean sweep. The Cavaliers already go 2-0 against the Sixers this season. It's hard to beat a three times, but AC wants to get his full
I'm going to get the broom out. I always love the broom. The broom is a good thing. It's a good sign. Very positive vibe. Let's bring the broom out tonight.
Let's see if we can bring the broom out. Coming up in the post-game show, AC and I are going to be at halftime to wrap up the first 24 minutes of action. Coming up, John and Brett down Donovan Mitchell's All-Star season. Is coming up next, right here.
Built in the USA with the best resale value in its class. Now, during truck and all-wheel drive season, get 2.99 APR financing on a new Tundra or $2,000 customer cash.
Certified pre-owned sales event is going on now at Toyota.
Are dedicated to clearing the road and ensuring your safety. Help keep us safe by giving us room to work. Together, we can make our roadways.
When you can make anything possible because you have a reliable connection that puts everything within reach. That's Life Unlimited. That's Spectrum.
Welcome to the floor show. We do a great job of keeping up with the trends and keeping the stores up to date and keeping the installers up to the latest technology and installation products.
We're always making sure that the customer is getting the best experience. A really good customer service. That's a nice thing about small businesses. When you're working with someone, you're working with them the whole time. You know where anything goes wrong. We're here to help you, and nothing ever goes wrong. Time to follow up with your home only at the Cavaliers Brothers Floor Show.
You're watching FanDuel Sports Network, the home of the Reds, Cavaliers, and Blue Jackets.
The city of Philadelphia provides the backdrop, and we welcome you to Cavaliers basketball on FanDuel Sports Network, presented by Hyundai. It's the final game of a brief road trip as the Cavaliers battle the 76. And Houston 2 nights ago, it was a
New customers spend $5, get 300 in bonus bets. Save big money with these great deals going on now at Menards. Stay warm with Sherpa throw blankets. For sale for just $3.99. Liven up your decor with assorted house plants starting at only $3.99. Plus, 75-count disinfecting wipes are just $1.99. Lloyd's St. Louis style spare ribs only $11.98. These deals won't last, so save today. Plus, sign up for Menards emails to get more big savings right to your inbox. Save big money at Menards.
What's all this?
I'm 717th in line for free NBA tickets. Need to make sure that they see me in the crowd. But first, I need to finish my posters.
You know you can do all that without doing all this.
All this.
Look, with the NBA app, you can fan hard on your faves, test your fandom, and with NBA ID, get a shot at free tickets, all for free.
Does this mean there's more time for my bucket sport?
Okay, your new furniture should be in about 6 weeks.
6 weeks? I need something sooner.
That's okay.
Maybe I should get that other one that's in stock.
What if you don't have to compromise?
Say more.
With Wayside's free loaner program, we'll lend you another piece of furniture to use while you wait for yours to come in.
Seriously. I could hug you.
Check out Wayside Furniture's free loaner program. Wayside Furniture, keeping it local since 1937.
Hi. Ready for an ultra?
Ready for an ultra?
Don't forget, this ultra's on the line.
I didn't.
Michelob Ultra, superior light beer.
I gotta tell you, people don't call me on their birthday. They don't call me on their wedding anniversary. People call me on their worst day, and that fires me up. Always has, always will. You need me, call me. I'll be there for you and your family.
Cavaliers basketball on FanDuel Sports Network is brought to you by your Northern Ohio Hyundai dealer. How about Welcome back to the city of brotherly love for Cavaliers basketball. I'm Serena Winters. Great news last night. The Boston Celtics got blown out by the LA Lakers. That guaranteed the Cleveland Cavaliers with the best record in the East from February 2nd, which means Kenny Atkinson, in his first year with Cleveland, is headed to the All-Star game. Now, there's a new format this year. For the first time, there will be 4 teams of 8 players. The 24 All-Stars will be divided into 3 teams, and the 4th team consists of the winners from the Rising Stars games. The other 2 head coaches will be chosen for both Kenny Atkinson's and Mark Dagnall's coaching staff. We'll keep you posted as soon as we have that info. In the meantime, as Kenny's been known to do all year, he's deflected his most recent offers to his team.
Thankful. First thing I thought about was the players. 99.8% of it is those guys in the locker room that have, or should I say, elevated us as a coaching staff. We stepped into a great situation. Thankful for it. It's been really enjoyable. We're going to go out there and enjoy it. Thrilled about Donovan's second time as a starter, I believe, and just love that. We've talked about it all year about him stepping back, and empowering others, empowering his teammates, empowering coaching staff, and I'm just really happy to see him rewarded for that.
Coming up, it's the final meeting of the regular season between the Cavaliers and the 76ers. It's been tough times in Philly as the Embiidless Sixers are in the middle of a 7-game losing streak. Can Darius Garland and the Wine and Golds make it 8? That is next on FanDuel Sports Network.
You're way shorter than I thought you'd be. There's a shirtless selfie of me by the dumbbells. Here I am. I do air drumming. I'm a competitive air drummer. By the way, I forgot my... So, Sugar Mama.
The new Hyundai Tucson with advanced tech and safety features. There's joy in every journey. Lease the Tucson for $249 a month or get $1,250 bonus cash. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today.
I never realized that I'd be taking care of a 2-year-old and a 9-year-old on my own. Sometimes as dads, I think we're too hard on ourselves. We get down on ourselves on not being able to, we're the providers, but we also have to learn to take care of ourselves. Self-love made me a better dad because I realized my worth. My daughter Isabella recently had a graduation into high school. I got emotional because I saw pride in her eyes. I saw my daughter have her own self-love, and I saw the hard work of me being that dad 24/7 transferred to my teenage daughter. The word father means a lot to me. When I give my love to my children as a father, I can see it.
We welcome you inside Wells Fargo Center, where tip-off between the Cavaliers and the 76ers is only moments away. Let's take a look at the starting lineups. Take a look for the Cavs. Over the last few games, the Cavs are still without Evan Mobley, Isaac Okoro, and Karis LeVert. Max Strus slots in as the small forward, and it's Dean Wade at the 4. Here's the starting look for Nick Nurse and the 76ers. The headliner is Tyrese Maxey. He scores at over 26 tonight. The teams have taken the floor. There's a look at Donovan Mitchell. Just yesterday, he was named an All-Star for the 6th consecutive time. His second time as a starter. Both of those times came as a member of the Cleveland Cavaliers. So, the referee is Gene. as the Cavaliers win the tip and we. As Mitchell works his way inside, he got tangled up, and we have a held ball. Good drive by Donovan. As here's Donovan Mitchell. To create a little bit of room for Donovan. It's a good sign early on. George makes that pass. Donovan's outside the line. Good job. Square in the chest. Paul George.
No, pero
in the NBA. Bruce bounces it to Allen, doubles. A little push shot doesn't go, but Max Bruce in there because nobody got a body on him.
Can't allow that to happen. You play good defense. You force Allen into a tough shot. You not just secure that rebound. Not only do you give it up to, but then he goes out to the 3-point contested.
Skórka ofensywna trzeba tego pilnować lepiej. Była bardzo ładna. Cleveland Cavaliers to z kolektyw. Do Alena. Lewą stronę i zobaczmy. Nice. Nie będziemy mieć tutaj specjalnych wymogów.
Imagina.
He made a tough shot. Garland kisses one off the window. Best in the league at those teardrops off the window, especially in front of the glass. Talking about Darius Garland. I still think he's all NBA quality guard right now in this league. Best guard in the league. Kylie Spagsy cans a tree. Well, we about it in the open. It has been all recently for the 76ers, not by design. Nick Nurse has had to deal with injuries all season long. Yeah, last year we saw it with Tyrese Maxey, man. He's one of those guys. You have to respect his craft because he plays so hard all the time. That ball went over the backboard, and we have our first timeout as we are underway here in Philadelphia. Maxey's hit his first 3 shots. He has 8 points. The Cavs ball movement has been on display here early in Philly.
That's the nice thing about small businesses. When you're working with someone, you're working with them the whole time. You know where to find them. If something goes wrong, we're here to help you. So nothing ever goes wrong. Time to fall in love again. It's your home. Only the Cavaliers Brothers Floor Show.
Driving the Nissan Rogue, Google built-in is like the perfect assist.
Hey Google, add basketball hoop to the shopping list.
See why it's been named a Consumer Guide Best Buy for 11 years in a row. Drive the award-winning Nissan Rogue today.
Now get 2.9% APR financing for 60 months or get a low $289 per month lease on Rogue.
Hold on. New Bet365 customers get how much? That can't be right.
It's true. Join Bet365 today and get $150 in bonus bets when you bet $5, win or lose. You can spend them on bets like the spread, totals, run line, and player prop.
Well, there you have it. Bet $5 to get $150 in bonus bets. Win or lose. And see why it's never ordinary at Bet365.
I'm in pursuit. Who's never going to make
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because we help protect your dreams.
Good to see everything's okay in here.
Your shield.
I like yours too. Go down the floor, little man.
American Family Insurance. And think Captain America, Brave New World. Get it before he wakes up. Get it in as fast as an hour with express delivery.
Experience matters in trucking accidents. Call 1-800-ELK-OHIO. Trust Elk & Oak for results.
Back inside Wells Fargo Center, let's take a look at the live for tonight's game, courtesy of FanDuel. If you get in right now, you can take the Cavs at minus 440. Sixers, you can play at plus 310. The over-under right now sits at 233.5. Cavaliers open this ball game at 9.5-point favorites. As George Niang, the former Sixer, has checked in along with Ty Jerome. Kenny Atkinson goes to his bench for the first time. Brad, your thoughts through the first 5?
Yeah, I thought it was interesting to watch the Cavs try to adapt to how Philadelphia's playing. They're really just trying to get up down the court. They're not really running a lot of offense because of the lineup. So it's difficult sometimes to figure out how to stop that. But I thought the Cavs did a good job for the first few minutes of this game.
Nick Nurse will stick with his starters. He does not have the luxury of a deep bench right now with all of the injuries. Detailed it on the other side of the break. Paul George, a tough shot as Max Strus stayed with him step for step. Garland headmans a pass to Strus. Strus works on Maxey. Missed it. Yabusele grabs the loose ball, and Maxey comes the other way. Maxey's checked by Ty Jerome on this end as we approach the midway point of the first quarter as Jerome picks up his first steal. He knocked it away from behind.
We talk about Ty Jerome every time he comes into the game. He's impactful in some way, shape, form. Doesn't take him long. Big steal by Ty Jerome.
Niang for three. He gives a long look at the crowd that he used to call his own.
George will be very boisterous tonight. He's fired up. He had a lot of energy on the bus tonight coming over for the game. He's ready to go.
Maxey's at the elbow. He'll shovel to George. Strus stays right with him. Paul George looks to open up. He'll give it up to Maxey. Maxey tried to penetrate. Nothing doing. Back to George. That was well done by the Cavs, but George is able to hit from the corner.
Yeah, very well defended by the Cavaliers. There was a little switch there. Both guys ended up with a defender, so very nice.
Maxey stripped Garland. Here comes Oubre. Oubre got fouled by Niang.
George hit a tough shot there, but Ty Jerome comes into the game. He is so impactful. Every night we talk about his presence, and right away he comes into the game here. Gets nice, still good defense by Ty Jerome. And go to the other end, he makes a nice little pass to his partner in crime, George Niang. Let the 76ers know he's back in Philly.
Jerome was terrific 2 nights ago in Houston. You want to talk about a catalyst. He had 3 of those steals. He also scored 18 points in just 25 minutes off the bench. You can join us Monday for Pride Night at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse when the Cavs take on the Pistons at 7. All fans get a pair of Cavs knitted gloves. For tickets, visit Cavs.com/tickets. Knitted gloves on
I need some knitted gloves, man. Cold. You know who I saw?
Who?
World B. Free.
I did too down there.
One of the Cleveland
Looking
all-time
good.
legends.
Yeah.
He looked great. He told me he wanted me to give the Cavs fans back home a shout-out from World B. Free, one of the all-time legends of Cleveland Cavalier basketball. He looks great.
A teammate of yours for a brief time.
No, almost. We didn't get to play together. I came in that year, then he ended up getting
that was his last one.
That was his last one, yeah.
Jerome fires a 3. He knocks it down again. You want to talk about instant impact. This man has been doing this since game 1.
It is what it is. He is an elite basketball player, and he accepts his role. Talking to Ty Jerome exceedingly well. Great attitude. A lot of determination and grit, and we're better for it.
Maxey zigzags down the lane. Adembona with the follow as the rookie UCLA has tied this game at 20.
Yeah, that's where you got to help Jared. He's helping you and covering up the messes, and then his guy ends up getting a layup dunk. That's where if you're Jared, you got to choose some people out because that can't happen.
Allen works on Bona. Heals to Niang. Niang trying to rumble down the lane. The loose ball is fished out by Maxey. Maxey finds George, who steps into a 3. Wide right, grabbed by Oubre. Oubre almost fell out of bounds, but he traveled. You can't hop off the same foot and come back down on that foot. Kelly gets rung up for the walk. There's a look at Nick Nurse. You want to talk about a rocky season for Nick and company. His team opened the year dropping 12 of its first 14 games. They've had to navigate those injuries all season. They started to scuffle back toward 500, but have struggled again recently. They're riding a 7-game losing streak and limp in at 15-27.
Yeah, he hasn't had the consistency of a lineup. It's just unbelievable how few guys he's had to play all season long,
Garland twists right around Edwards. He lays it up and in.
Got a lot of talented players on this team, and I don't know if they're waiting on getting close to the playoffs, but that's even harder if you're not in shape.
Yeah, designs on the postseason are dwindling now. We're getting to that time. Oubre slashes inside, goes to the left hand. He lays it in. And Kelly Oubre has a chance for 3.
Where it gets to that left hand, you got to remember. So he's going to cross over. Well, I tell you, that wasn't much of a foul. Wow.
George wasn't thrilled. He continues a running conversation with our referee, JT Orr.
Yeah, that's not a foul. You don't call that. Kelly made a nice move, and is what it is. We didn't foul him.
Oubre has been a streaky sort throughout his career. Kelly's now in his 10th season already
He's
out of
going
Kansas.
fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can get going. Kelly can get hot, boy. He'll wear you out. You got to account for him at all times. Make him put that ball on the floor, go to that right hand if you can.
Solid and affordable pickup for this Philadelphia
Great
team.
pickup for Philly. I thought they were going to really take off with he and Embiid and George, and Maxey, but after they were able to get the collective on the court.
A lot of money this summer as Mitchell tries to draw a foul. Ball tipped by Bona, grabbed by Allen. Back to Sam Merrill, who's checked in. He'll feed Mitchell. Once more to Sam. Sam fires. Sam got knocked down, and this may be a flagrant foul on Oubre. Oubre dumps Merrill. Now we're going to look at it and see if this is a reckless closeout. Oh, there's the closeout by Oubre. He did get into Merrill's landing space. We saw this 2 nights ago late in the ball game. The first question is, how long was the closeout? And that looked like an extra long closeout by Oubre. So Mitchell Irvin will put the headset on. First thing they look at is how long was the closeout. The longer the closeout, the greater chance that it's ruled reckless. Should it be ruled reckless, it will be a flagrant foul, which means the Cavs will get these three free throws and the ball back.
Yeah.
I think that's a pretty clear one, Brad.
Didn't give him an opportunity to land. Yeah, he just didn't give an opportunity. So it's pretty clear.
Those are dangerous plays.
It is. You hate to see that.
A handful of seasons ago, Zaza Pachulia with a closeout on Kawhi Leonard in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Spurs, Warriors, that ended Kawhi's playoff run.
Yeah, back in a million years ago when I played, there were guys who would do it on purpose. You stick their foot under you and you step on it, and you're going it's just terrible. But that, what Kelly did there, that was accidental. You could tell he was just looking at the ball. But still, you need to be aware. Both sides, you don't want to hurt a guy.
Greg Popovich was furious.
Yes, he was.
Understandably after that game.
So.
After review, the defensive foul is test for Oubre. Atkins upgraded to a flagrant foul penalty 1 due to a reckless closeout. Distance covered for potential injury to the shooter. Merrill would shoot 3 free throws. Then we watered the ball side out, 24 in the shot. Thank you.
Well explained by Mitchell Irvin, our crew chief. Again, intent is not part of the equation here. It's merely whether it was reckless.
You notice the Philly fans were booing before he even said anything?
This season, they've had a lot to boo about in this building. However, across the street,
that's
been
good over
happy
there.
times in Philadelphia.
Man, he was looking good, man. He was.
1 game away from the Super Bowl. Merrill has 2 more coming. We pause for a word from Wayside Furniture.
The Z Liner by Flex Steel.
So after the Merrill free throws, the Cavaliers have a 25-23 lead, and by virtue of the flagrant foul, the Cavaliers will keep possession. Tristan Thompson checks in as Maxey and Merrill talk it over. Lincoln Financial Field has been hopping across the street.
I'm a big Eagles fan.
Merrill for 3.
Looks like we're going to get it done, man. I'm telling you.
Sam Merrill with 6 quick points.
You know I'm an Eagles fan.
Yeah, for the last, week? Yeah. 6 points in 5 seconds for Sam Merrill. And all of a sudden, the Cavs have this 28-23 lead. Maxey bounces off to Bona. We need to write down all your allegiances, pro and college. Your only allegiance is Belichick and the Tario program.
No, I'm an Ohio State fan.
Ball is tipped. Edwards grabs it. He can't finish. Thompson's in there grinding away as well. I think this foul will be on Tristan.
Eagles and the Cavs. That's my crew.
The upstart Tar Heel football program.
We ain't talking about that.
So easy to root for next season.
Talking about this.
So here's Edwards, the rookie on the line. A 21-year-old's on a 2-way contract. Local product. That's the foul on Thompson. Thompson made Edwards earn it.
I get a body on him, obviously. You got to still box out. A lot of long rebounds in today's game. And we talk about it all the time. As a big guy, all you got to do is be active. If you're active, and you can get double-digit rebounds every night in this league because there's so many shots and the ball's going in so many different directions. But still, you got to box out and create that interior presence.
seal it off so you have an even better chance. And the guards have to come back once you box out.
Edwards, the local Philly product, makes 1 of 2. He had a career-high 25 points 10 days ago in a loss to the Thunder. We approach the 3-minute mark. Merrill's feeling it, and he nails another 3.
It's like he got his rhythm from those free throws, and that looks like the same exact shot about 10 feet further back. Nice job by Sam Merrill.
There's Maxey from the Sixer logo. Boy, you don't want to let those streaky shooters see the ball go through the hoop.
Exactly right.
Gordon puts it on the floor, rumbles inside. He'll bank and miss. Thompson pokes it back out. Maxey, with 14 now on the shot clock, is watched by Mitchell. 3 on the way by Edwards. Edwards connects. Mitchell. He's bothered by Oubre. He lost the ball. Long lead pass finds Edwards. Edwards, we mentioned he's playing with a lot of confidence as Jerome pokes that away from behind and out of bounds. 2:15 remains here in the first quarter. The Cavaliers enjoy a 4-point lead, and Sam Merrill enjoys 9 early points off the Cavalier bench, including a pair of threes.
The excellence of driving a Buick is matched by the excellence of the dealership experience when you own a Buick. Buick, exceptional by design.
Get 0.9% APR. Plus, current eligible non-GM owners get $3,000 purchase allowance on this Encore GX. That's 10% below MSRP.
Debt is a deceptive little creature.
Oh, goat.
At first, it seems harmless, but in the blink of an eye,
Another goat.
it can take over and invade every aspect of your life.
What the?
Rocket Mortgage can help tame your debt. Tap into your home's equity and pay down your debt before you know it.
Goats are gone. I guess the goats were a metaphor. For credit card debt, right? Yeah.
On top of the world, me and my clique. Got it up the mud, now we on it. It's how I feel to be rich, black and poppin'. So feeling like I eat a money party. Me and my friends, yeah.
It's a good day to start something new. To brush away gray in 5 easy minutes. To put yourself out there and always put your best face forward. Just for men, mustache, and beard.
How about we all look out for each other and stay safe?
Welcome back to Philadelphia Cavaliers. Up 4 of all the crazy, amazing stats that we have seen these Cavs tape this season. This recent one stands out. There have been 44 times in 43 games the Cavaliers have put together a double-digit run. Their most recent was 19-0 in Houston. That means, on average, the Cavs are dropping at least 1 10-0 from the game, and 8 of those have been by at least 15 points. Have been able to do it? Darius Garland, the answer is pretty simple, and it starts on the defense bench.
Stops. That's it. As soon as we get stops, I think we're pretty dangerous in transition. We have so many weapons, so we can just get out and push the ball, looking for kick aheads, open threes, open layups. Our bigs run super hard to the rim, so it just opens up a lot of other things for us. So yeah, defensive stops just it cures everything.
Tyrese Maxey nails a 3 as we come back to action, and then George Niang has an answer at the other end. Final 2 minutes, first quarter, Cavs 33, Sixers 30, with a quick strike attack that Serena reference has been a calling card of this Cavalier team all season as Gordon unloads a 3.
Yeah, really been able to separate themselves throughout the entirety of the game at different times. Those big bursts of offensive just It's incredible. So keep doing that. Then you can defend at a high level. Boy, you're going to win a lot of games as the Cavs are having.
Niang fakes it three, steps to his right. Thompson battles Bona. This is a Sixer team that's bottom 5 in terms of three-point accuracy. However, they've hit 7 of their first 9 here tonight as Maxey swivels his way inside. He'll deal off to Edwards. And there's another. Boy, the Sixers have come out hitting triples. And they've taken this 36-33 lead.
Like we see this every night. Like, this is the worst three-point shooting team in the league, and all of a sudden they hit 10 in a row against us.
Mitchell with a drifting floater. Thompson keeps the possession alive, but he had that ball batted away by Oubre. The Sixer run is 12-2. Maxey slows. He's pressured by Jerome. Uses a bonus screen. Maxey down the alley. He'll bank and score. Maxey has 13 first quarter points. Jerome works in toward Edwards. Hesitates, took a bump, got him in the air, and got called for a travel.
Well, I didn't think he moved his pivot foot, John.
Nor did Ty, apparently.
I did not think he picked up his pivot foot.
Kenny picks up the argument.
Let's see. He goes in, right there.
Yeah.
And maybe switch feet.
Yabusele checks in for the final 27 seconds of this first quarter. The Cavs have Jerome, Wade, Merrill, Thompson, and Mitchell on the floor. There's a 4-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Maxey. He'll orchestrate this offensive sequence. Maxey's watched by Wade. The Sixers go into motion. Merrill picks up Maxey on the switch. We have a 3-second violation. That's called on the Cavaliers, Donovan Mitchell. So Maxey will shoot a technical free throw. The Sixers will have 8 seconds with which to work. A Sixer team that's 22nd in field goal percentage and 26th in three-point percentage.
Not tonight.
Comes out hitting to this fan's delight.
Against teams that are juggernauts like the Cavaliers, they're going to get everyone's best shot. You know, guys, step up, play hard, try to play smarter. Cavs got to adjust to it.
Maxey gives to Yabusele, gets it back. He checks the clock and now shows 5. A drifting 3 is no good. It's rebounded by Thompson. Jerome from midcourt. And the first quarter is over. Sixers close the stanza on a 15-2 run. As 12 minutes are complete from here in Philadelphia, it's the end of a quick team road trip with the start of a back-to-back. The Cavs are at home tomorrow. They take on the Houston Rockets. Sixers by 6 as we get to quarter number 2.
Toyota has more all-wheel drive choices than anyone else, like the best RAV4.
When it comes to SUVs, more people count on them. Year after year, with plenty of room for all your stuff.
Now, during Toyota Truck and all season, get 4.99 APR financing on an adventurous new RAV4.
Or lease a gas-powered RAV4 LE for $339 a month, with 2 years no-cost maintenance.
Get yourself Toyota ready. Toyota, let's go places.
Get it before he wakes up. Get it in as fast as an hour with express delivery. Tell me about all the ingredients in guacamole.
So we have fresh lime juice, we have cilantro, and we have red onions, jalapeno, avocados, and we hand chop everything every morning. You'll know how real it is because of how it tastes.
Playing in front of some of the best fans in the world, you know, just seeing the towels, seeing the white out. It's just something you dream as a kid.
Left of the lane, into lane Allen.
Ohio Stadium, where the Wolverine and Buckeye States meet to throw fuel on a century-old rivalry. But this time, it's different. This time,
The roles of red and blue are reversed. This time, it's hockey at the shoe. The Blue Jackets and Red Wings take it outside with the Navy Federal Credit Union NHL Stadium Series. Buy tickets now.
We still got 40 games left. We still got a lot to improve on during the season. We still got a lot to look forward to. You know, we can't just get down over one game, over one action that, you know, people would say lost us a game. We just have to keep being happy and keep being ourselves.
That was part of that reaction in the locker room that you really appreciated after that loss in Houston 2 nights ago.
Yeah, I really wanted to see how each guy was going to react, especially the guys who were in the middle of the scrum. And I was very, very pleased with the very positive attitude, positive nature. Now, I saw Coach Atkinson the next morning at coffee. Looked like he'd been sleeping in his car. He hadn't shaved. He takes losses hard, you know. But that's okay. He takes it all on himself. He's going to come up with a plan. But these guys,
Mitchell fires a 3 and opens the scoring in the second. Sorry, Brad.
No. Just love the result.
We have a foul off the ball as Niang and Yabusele got tangled up. That's on Niang. It's his third, and indeed it is. In just 7 minutes, Niang picks up his third personal foul, and here comes Jalen Tyson, Cavaliers rookie out of Cal, to replace Niang. He'll join Thompson, Merrill, Mitchell, and Jerome.
Or George on that screen, John. Yabusele give a little bump. George is a physical guy. He's going to fight through it.
Jeff Doughton has checked in, the fourth-year man out of Rhode Island. He'll bounce off to George. George is watched by Ty Jerome, and Jerome got another victim as he reached around George and poked it away.
Jerome does a good job. He lets you play. He puts that pressure on you. You lean into him, and he releases it, and immediately goes get that basketball out of your strong hand.
Jerome over Gordon. Hey, knocks it down.
I'm telling you, this guy, Ty Jerome, he just answers a lot of questions for the Cavaliers at a lot of different times. He's a major piece of this puzzle, night in and night out.
2 steals, 2 threes for Jerome.
Great job, Ty Jerome.
Yabusele finds Edwards, gets it back. Now it's George. Yabusele once more. Another 6 or 3.
Tough shot. Cavaliers with a little bit of a prevent type zone. Trying to force an out shot. You're wanting Yabusele to shoot that shot. Didn't think he's going to make it.
We have a charge called. And actually, Thompson gets called for an illegal screen.
Just pressure. And he just releases that pressure, and he goes to that strong hand, just takes the ball away from him because you're falling into him, and he's coming around you. That's a smart basketball player.
For the Sixers, it's George Yabusele, Gordon, Edwards, and Doughton. Tyson will check Doughton. Gordon shovels to George. Yabusele hands to George. The Cavs keep the Sixers around the perimeter. Yabusele baseline back to George. George fires a contested 3 that rattles out. Is tipped by Edwards and by Thompson, and gobbled up by the Cavaliers' Tyson.
Yeah, Tyson boxed out really deep. Good job. Held that box out to the ball. Hit the 4.
Mitchell cans a 3. Donovan Mitchell has 11 quick points. He's also dished out a team-high 4 assists.
Donovan's off to a great start. Nice shot by Donovan. Good defense by the Cavaliers. Jalen Tyson, good box out. Good 2 possessions for the Cavs.
Mitchell just named yesterday to his 6th consecutive All-Star game. There's Tyson. He snares the weak side rebound and gives to Ty Jerome. Mitchell works on Yabusele. Stops. Fires. George plucks it out of the air.
I like the shot by Donovan Mitchell. I like the aggressiveness.
Yabusele, was getting hung on to, is saved by Tyson. It comes right into the hands of Mitchell. Whoa. He twirls around Gordon, finds Merrill. Tyson got pushed from behind by Edwards as Tyson once again a good rebounding position, and he draws the foul.
Yeah, Jalen Tyson being really aggressive and on the defensive end, just locking people down. This is great transition. Look at that spin move. Great shovel pass. Sam Merrill gets his feet together. Boy, he makes most of those. And young rookie Tyson down there boxing out, getting after it on that offensive glass. Great hustle by the Cavaliers.
When you talk to Kenny Atkinson and ask him, how does Tyson get on the floor? He starts with defense.
Yeah.
As you play on that defensive end, you do the little things, defense and rebounding. As Merrill gets fouled, he ended up on his wallet. That's precisely what we've seen out of Tyson just 2 minutes into his first shift.
What you want, hard-nosed. Tyson's a hard-nosed player, and you put him in the game, he's going to get after somebody. That's what you want. Nice pass by Tristan. Between the two 76ers, Sam picks up the foul.
Chris has been seeing some meaningful minutes over the last week with the Cavalier injuries as Mitchell into traffic and it knocked away by Gordon. He thought he got fouled. Gordon ambles into the forecourt, runs out of real estate and has that rejected by Tristan Thompson.
Great job by Tristan timing that block shot. Donovan got stuck back on the other end because after he thought he got fouled, Tristan comes over, cleans that up. Nice defense. Boy, I tell you, this Cavs group is playing some significant defense right now.
That is our Out of Time to Celebrate feature. The Sixers don't think the Cavs should be celebrating as they thought that ball hit the window first and it should have been goaltending.
No comment.
They may have a point. Tristan doesn't care. He's turning back the clock once again. Assist, or would-be assist on the other end. Block here, this end. Yabusele works on Tyson, draws a double from Merrill. Just threw it up for grabs. It's grabbed by Gordon. Gordon shot puts it up. That's grabbed by Allen, and out come the Cavs. We're tied at 42.
Great defense by the Cavs. Tyson and Merrill, a big double team down there on Yabusele. Harris Garland was right in the slot, too. Almost got that steal. Good job.
Jerome took a shove from Edwards and draws the foul. He plays at his own tempo this time.
He does. Has that own cadence. And, he never gives up that dribble. And he slows down, and you almost slow down and take a look around because you think something's getting ready to happen. He goes right by you. So, remarkable player.
The Cavs and Serve Pro are excited to shine a light on our local heroes. Nominate a first responder for the Everyday Hero recognition. Winners will receive 4 sweet tickets to a Cavs game. They'll be recognized as an everyday hero. Enter your nomination at Cavs.com/everydayhero. I made the comparison the other night. He plays at such a different pace, does Jerome, than Darius Garland. Almost as if you're facing a guy throwing 99, 100 miles an hour, and then a reliever comes in with all off-speed stuff.
That's a great point, John, and that's what coaches say about trying to, to come up with the game plan against the Cavaliers. I mean, you've got these two guys coming in changing cadences. One guy's running downhill at you, making the fastest guard in the league, and the other guy is just syrupy. I mean, he's just lulling you to sleep. So it makes the Cavs great at times.
Now Kenny mixes it up and has them both on the floor at the same time as Wade takes the feed from Garland. That's tipped away. Tyson again at good position. And now Mitchell Irvin's going to reverse. The ball apparently hit Tyson last. Sixers 45, Cavaliers 44.
The Sixers are shooting the basketball tonight, John. Man, good call by the official.
10 of 15 from 3-point range.
What is going on? You shouldn't have said anything early on. She just left it.
I believe I waited until after they hit a number of threes, my friend. Yabusele will shovel to George. You believe that all broadcaster jinx stuff?
That's not all
you believe that, don't you?
It's only partially your fault.
George. By Strus, he almost walked as George slings one into the 4th row.
Excellent defense by the Cavaliers. And anytime, and for young basketball players, whenever that ball goes into the corner and you've got a teammate beside you on defense, always trap that basketball. You got them locked into a corner. There's nowhere to go.
Even 15-year veterans can get rattled as Garland got bumped by Yabusele, and Cavaliers give it back. And we have a timeout on the floor. 7:16 remains. Garland, as mentioned from Yabusele, nothing called. We play on. Penny's Cavaliers trail 45-44.
Introducing the all-new Chevy Equinox, starting under $30,000. And the all-electric Equinox EV, America's most affordable EV with a 315-plus mile range. Quality you expect at a dealer right down the street. It's your life, your choice. Qualified lessees can get the all-new 2025 Equinox LT for around $299 a month. See your Chevy Network dealers today.
Any NBA play can inspire your next hunch. And with FanDuel, you can turn them into big wins. So if you think they're going to rock the rim right out of the gates, hello. Or you want to RSVP to the block party. There it is. Yes, sir. Or you think it's going to start raining threes. No! FanDuel has more ways to bet on players so you can make your hunches happen with America's #1 sportsbook. Right now, new customers bet $5 and get $300 in bonus bets if you win.
We about to level. We about to level.
The next icon of vacations, Star of the Seas. But today, spoons, they're out. Panera's new ciabatta dippers are in. Each melty sandwich paired with a perfect portion of soup is made to dip. Go for the French dipper or spicy chicken dipper. No spoon necessary when your sandwich is built to do the dipping. Only at Panera for a limited time.
I gotta get Marcus some new cleats.
I bet you could buy the whole team new cleats with all that money you saved.
Nancy Dawson is passive progressive.
You know, Nancy, that's actually really...
She doesn't have progressive, so she takes it out on those who do.
You should get Luca private coaching with that. Maybe he'll score a goal. I figured you'd want the whole roll since you've saved hundreds with Progressive.
How many tickets? 2, please.
Don't be passive progressive.
Two for Becky.
Drivers who switch could save hundreds.
Cavs basketball on FanDuel Sports Network is brought to you by MGM Northfield Park, featuring world-class gaming, dining, racing, and entertainment. Find your fun at MGM Northfield Park and by your Chevy Network dealers. We welcome you back to the city of Philadelphia, where the home 76ers are on top of the Cavs by 1. The NBA G League affiliates of these two teams met last night, and they meet again tomorrow afternoon. The Charge were 112-107 victors in that game yesterday. Naquan Tomlin was sensational as Tomlin went for 21 points, grabbed 20 rebounds, 8 on the offensive glass. This man wasn't bad either. An old friend, Pete Nance, he hit 6 threes in that ball game last night. We are told he is available this evening for the Sixer club. He played 8 games with the Cavs last season. Of course, a proud member of one of the royal Cavalier families. We wish Pete the best ball. George inside. He does. That's George's second field goal. He's turned it over 4 times here in this first half.
Yeah, it's good to see Pete getting an opportunity. Pete can shoot that basketball and just needs more reps as he continues to grow as a player. There's a spot for him in the NBA. Looking forward to watching.
George puts it up. That's goaltending as Tyson got a piece of it after that ball hit the backboard.
Cavaliers got to play through some things. Darius makes a nice move, good drive. Boy, he gets fouled there. Got to play through it, keep going. You can't stop and let that, you can't wait on the officials. They're not going to help you. So that whistle blows, you keep moving, keep getting after it.
Garland works on Yabusele, tears to the top of the key, relays to Wade, now gets it back. Garland with a hesitation move, Wade himself, and he lays it in with the left hand.
There's Garland right there, going ahead and being aggressive and attacking, focusing on the type of shot he's going to get off amongst those trees. Best in the league.
Down now is pressured by Garland. Allen almost had a steal. That ball ends up out of bounds.
One's got such great cadence, as we talked about along with Ty Jerome. Watch this. Blows up, then he just goes right by you. So much speed, uses both hands very well. That little teardrop floater off the glass. Can shoot the 3, he can just do it all.
Tyrese Maxey, who played the entire first quarter and scored 14 points and dished out 4 assists, re-enters.
Plays more minutes than any person in the history of basketball. Tyrese Maxey
plays a lot of minutes, nearly 38 a night.
Kenny talked about it in our pregame conference. Really has a lot of respect for the guy.
Yabusele bangs his way into Wade. He missed the shot. Spruce grabs the loose ball. Wade has given up a lot of LBs in that matchup. Tries to go through an armbar of Yabusele, and Yabusele picks up the foul.
Good job by Dean Wade down on the defensive end, bodying up. Good job, Max. Spruce getting that rebound.
We pause for a word from Ken Ganley Kia.
We've got the inventory and we're making deals at Ken Ganley, Ohio's #1 Kia dealer. I want to see ya. Ken Ganley Kia.
John Michael go Brad Doherty and Serena Winters. You're enjoying this Friday night as Dean Wade sends it inside of the post. Allen's there. Allen stops, pivots, and he lays it in.
That's an excellent move by Jared Allen, showing great footwork. Defense collapsed to his right side as he's going to that little hook. Good footwork to drop step. Classical big man move in the pivot there in the post. Good job.
Yeah, Baselli around the horn to Maxey. The Cavs throw a zone in. They've done this successfully over the last few games as Oubre fades away. He missed it. It's rebounded by Allen.
Really like that zone, John. It really mixes it up.
Garland on the bounce. He goes to Tyson. Now it's Strus. Tyson gets it back. Garland on Maxey. The air missed the shot. Strus almost came up with it. It ends up hitting the baseline, and the ball belongs to the Sixers. Take us through this move, Brad.
Yeah, Jared Allen's footwork's just phenomenal. Good little fake with that right-handed hook. Everybody goes for it. Drop step, back around, change your bigger foot, throw that little left-handed shot up. Excellent footwork for the big guy.
Maxey watched by Tyson. Used the Gabuselli screen. One of the three. Wade tips it, and Wade comes up with it. He'll hand off to a streaking Garland. Garland all the way. Gets fouled by Maxey. Tyrese is hot. He pleads his case to umpire Robert Hussey.
Nice job by Dean Wade getting in the passing lane there. They were again being in that deflective area on the defensive end. The foul's actually with the body there.
Tyrese is still looking for an explanation. This is the third and final meeting between these teams this season. Darius Garland and the Cavs claimed the first two. Come on here in mid-November for their 13th consecutive win to start the season. No question that Maxey was moving from point A to point B.
Body and lateral movement.
Body, that's it.
No doubt.
Verticality is a point of emphasis this season. You go straight up and down, make contact with the body, go from A to A. That is a legal defensive play. Being emphasized by the league this season. 4.5 to go in the first half. George at the elbow tries to penetrate on Wade. Wade stays down. George is forced into a tough shot, and he gets the roll. George has 9 points. He's taken 9 shots to do it here in this first half. Garland will pedal inside, floated score. Garland now has a cool dozen. Garland and Mitchell have combined for 23 of the Cavaliers' points. Maxey on the bounce. It's an avenue. Deals to Oubre. Garland was right out on him. Oubre looks to drive. He got rejected by Allen. It comes right to Edwards, and Edwards travel.
Good defense by the Cavaliers. How about Darius Garland getting out, just flat, getting after Kelly Oubre. Excellent job. Meanwhile, Kelly Oubre's worried about Garland, and there comes Jared Allen, just absolutely erases that shot. That was a good defensive stanza by the Cavaliers.
3 big blocks in Houston 2 nights ago. Garland, another floater. That doesn't go. Maxey. He'll find Edwards. Edwards, the foul line at Oubre. The lefty connects. The 76ers 11 of 16 from long range. They are shooting threes decidedly better than they've shot twos here in this first half.
I mean, the Cavs are actually playing pretty well. It's just, man, they're making a ton of threes. Talking about Philadelphia. Got to come up with a game plan to slow that down just a little bit.
Allen rescues that play as Strus lost it, and Allen banks it in.
Great effort by Jared Allen keeping that ball alive. He and Max Strus, good job.
George. Bona inside. Bona got fouled. He was bracketed by Allen and by Dean Wade. We'll take a break. Bona will shoot free throws when we come back. Jared Allen inside with 9 feet to
9. From all over the world, people turn to Cleveland Clinic for our expertise and our compassionate care. As leaders in heart, neurology, and cancer, the future of specialty care is happening right now at Cleveland Clinic. For every life-saving treatment, for every next step, for every care in the world, Cleveland
saving money on your next flooring project at Menards. Add comfort to your living space with carpet from Marquee Industries. Soft Indulgence carpet combines a gentle feel with lasting durability. Get it today for only $109 per square foot. Organize your home with Closet Made. We carry everything you need to maximize your space in closets, pantries, and more. This Closet Made closet kit is $129.99 after $30 mail-in rebate. Now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards. So Wendy's has a new mushroom bacon cheeseburger. Okay, I know mushrooms are kind of a love-hate deal, but if you love them, you're right. And if you don't, you're a child. When you're looking for big flavor, gotta be Wendy's.
Join me as I take a deep dive into the least consulted ticketing app in history, SeatGeek. Did SeatGeek invent the ticket? No, but we do make them work. Drum roll, please. Ooh, how do I use the seat view feature?
It shows seats with a pole blocking the view. Don't buy those.
What if I want to sit behind a pole?
Buy those.
Join me as I bore you to death with a series of interviews about a ticketing app that just does what it's supposed to do.
Hear Cavaliers basketball on WPAM 1100 and 106.9 FM with Wills and Snyder in the morning. The Bloom Daddy Show afternoons and Tim Alcorn's call of the game. Your home of the Cavaliers, WTAM 1100.
Just resilient, toughness, fight not to lose, and winners. That's what we have on this team. And we want to win every game, you know? So whatever it means to come back and win a 19-0 run, scrap it, fighting, rebounding the ball, fight for rebounds, turnovers, whatever it is. So we're going to try to do.
The Cavaliers own the best record at 36-7. They're top not only of the Eastern Conference, but of the NBA. And as Darius mentioned, you don't imagine that kind of a record without bringing together a number of comebacks, as that was our Rocket Mortgage built for success thought of the first half.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You know, you talk about toughness and all those types of things. And what is that? And toughness in any sport is being able to execute, doing what you're supposed to do in the moments of pressure, and running that play and being disciplined to do that. That's what we've seen from this Cavs team all season long, and it continues to grow as we go throughout the season. Halfway home, Cavs have played great basketball all season long, shown a lot of promise. It's going to be exciting when we get back to this All-Star break.
Adembona, who was last season the Pac-12 Defensive Player of the Year out of UCLA, has both free throws. Under 3 to go here in the first half. Sixer lead is 56-54. Mitchell, Allen, Jerome, Garland, and Strus are on the floor for the Cavaliers. Mitchell eyes a three and nails a three.
Nice job. Good patience by Donovan Mitchell as well. Looking for that play to develop. And just taking his time, running off that screen from Jared, who was being defended pretty well. But Jared just kept moving and put himself in position to knock off Donovan's guy just a little bit. Big shot by Donovan.
Maxey can't turn the corner as Allen showed high with a double. Oubre, he'll try to penetrate. Strus is there. Allen's there. Oubre, however, gets found. He puts it up and in. Kelly Oubre has a chance for three.
He's going to get to that left hand. He's very dominant with that hand. You got to get over there and force him back the other way. Can't let him slip that corner. There's the foul right there. Good job by Kelly Oubre. That good help coming, though, with Jared.
.2:15 remains in the second quarter. We've discussed throughout the first half Donovan Mitchell, who was named an all-star starter for the second time in his career. First was back in 2013, as Oubre completes the three-point play. Serves, if you're curious, will be revealed next Thursday, the 30th. 7 more players will go from each conference, 2 guards, 3 front court players, and 2 additional players at any position. The NBA head coaches will be selecting the reserves.
Yeah, I'm hoping they select both, Darius Garland and Jared Allen. I was shocked when I saw 2 guys from the Knicks, in the starting lineup.
Throw Evan Mobley in there as well.
Yeah, and Evan Mobley as well. Exactly. And we got 3 guys. Excuse me. What am I talking about?
Karl Anthony Towns and Jalen Brunson were named as starters in the East. Half of that vote comes from fans, the other half from media and from NBA players. Jerome is all by his lonesome and makes no mistake.
New York, John. They always want the Knicks to do well. The last 80 years, it's always about the Knicks. So surprised we didn't have 5 Knicks on the All-Star. Maxey answers with a 3. Jalen Brunson and Carlin have been exceptional. They are top. They're going to be really tough to beat come the end of April.
Roars down the lane, he lays it in. The second straight sweet Garland feed that leads to points. Started to say that Towns is selected for the first time in the Eastern Conference.
Yeah.
Of course, resided in the West.
Good that Tom Thibodeau grinded out style basketball, play hard. He's shown a lot of what he's about. You go play hard for that guy every night. You're pretty tough hombre.
Jerome bounces off, finds Allen. He'll deal to Strus. Strus fires. Loose ball is eventually grabbed by Maxey. 60 seconds to go in the second.
Ball moving by the Cavaliers. Are going to be happy with that. When they go into this half, that ball is bouncing and moving, and they're defending well.
Oubre lines up a 3. Allen rebounds. The Sixers have started to miss a few. Here's Garland, the Sixer team that's 12 of 19 from long range. Garland penetrates, double clutches, deals to Strus. Strus fires. He it down and to complete that point. You're the Sixers. You have to be saying, we can't shoot any better from 3. Yet you look up and you're trailing by 3. Here in the final minute of the first half is Maxey again. He'll float and score. But hit 5 of their last 6 shots. Waning second quarter. Mitchell is watching carefully by Oubre. They'll wait for an Allen screen. Get picked up by Maxey on the switch. He dumped Maxey. Loose ball is knocked out of bounds. Last off the Sixers. Maxey thought he got pushed. Deep jaws at official Robert Hussey. That is a helpless feeling, Brad.
A bad feeling.
Sprawling across the floor.
No whistle. So Cavs live to fight another day. See if they can run a play here with 8 seconds.
Was that knocked out of bounds by Yabusele? 7 ticks to go. There is the man who will be representing the Cleveland Cavaliers coaching the All-Star game in San Francisco next month. Mitchell takes a terrific feed from Max Strus, and he'll lay it in.
It's fast. Strus, very well-run play by the Cavaliers.
D contorts his body. It almost hits a 3 as the half comes to an end.
I think Philadelphia shot the ball exceedingly well. If they continue to do that, it's going to be a heck of a game. But if the Cavs can keep putting the pressure on them and being disciplined, Cavaliers got a great shot in the second half.
Donovan Mitchell was one of 3 Cavaliers to score in double figures in the first half. Mitchell went for 16, Garland for 12. Those guards dished out 4 assists. Jerome was perfect off the Cavalier bench. 3 for 3 for 11 points. Serena now is joined by a guest downstairs.
Guy, this Philly team shot lights out in the first half. But what did you have?
We got to get some stops. It's just been good. It's been keeping us in the game. Our pace has been good. We've been getting the shots we want, but we got to get some.
How did you find success there off the bench?
Same thing every game. Just take what the defense gives me. DG fouled me twice, and it just kind of got me going a little bit.
Get it.
Yeah.
Coming up on the Ken Gamikia half daily first half. Taking things down, you've got your assistant coach. All coming up right here on FanDuel Sports Network.
You're way shorter than I thought you'd be. There's a shirtless selfie of me by the dumbbells. Here I am. I do air drumming. I'm a competitive air drummer. By the way, I got my wall. So, Sugar Mama.
Will you
The new Hyundai Tucson with advanced tech and safety features. There's joy in every journey. Lease the Tucson for $249 a month or get $1,250 bonus cash. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today.
What the biggest companies deliver is an exceptional customer experience. What makes it possible is unmatched connectivity and 5G solutions from T-Mobile for Business. T-Mobile connects 100,000 Delta Airlines employees. Powers Tractor Supply stores nationwide with reliable 5G business internet and partners with PGA of America. Game-changing innovation. This is how business goes further with T-Mobile for Business.
Choosing a lawyer is a critically important decision and well worth researching. That's why Elk & Elk is the right choice. Our team has recovered over $1 billion for our clients and has experience trying cases just like yours. Elk & Elk, every client, every day.
Get it before he wakes up. Get it in as fast as an hour with express delivery.
Disturbed. Live. Oh. And now with the 25th anniversary of the 5-time fight. The Sickness. 2 sets, 1 show. The Sickness in its entirety. Greatest hits with special guests. Daughtry. Nothing more. March 31st. Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Tickets are on sale now at rocketmortgagefieldhouse.com. Disturbed. Live.
Nobody is more prepared for an emergency than Dogman.
With all your kung fu skills and your canine fortitude and whatnot.
But for the rest of us, a good plan goes a long way.
Let's go.
So, whether it's an unexpected disaster or the world's most evilest cat bent on destroying all do-gooders,
Destroy all do-gooders.
you can help your family be ready for anything.
No time to waste. Will you get out of here?
Get started today at ready.gov/kids.
Welcome into the Kenyan League Kia halftime report. Back and forth we go. 19 lead changes and 11 ties. The first 24 minutes of action. Philly led by 6 after the first, but the Cavaliers outscored them 34-25 in that second quarter. They lead it by 3 here at the break. Hi, everyone. Welcome into our FanDuel Sports Network studios. Alongside Mr. Cavalier, Austin Carr, and Kaylee Griffin. It's the Cavs with a 67-64 lead here at halftime. And AC, we had a feeling that Darius Garland was going to come in and bring the energy here tonight. He has certainly delivered. What a 3 Cavs in double figures. He's got 12 points and 4 assists so far. What have you seen from DG in this one?
Well, the fact that just like what the team has been about all season, they don't let a bad outing affect the next play, the next outing. They come out ready to play. And DG does just that. He came out, he was a little sad from the missing. I mean, all competitors hate to do that, especially at the end. But he came out very solid, not letting it affect him, getting everybody involved. You see what he is now. 9 for 9 from the free throw line. I mean, that's the team, rather. But at the same situation, I just think they're just solid. He just played a solid half, and he's ready to go. But the Cavs defense has to pick up. If they don't guard the 3-point line better, they were not going to win this game. They got to force these guys off that 3-point line.
No question. The Cavaliers looking to keep it rolling here in the second half. More to come here in the Kenyan League Kia half before Ty Jerome for 3. He's got 11.
Touches of black. They say a lot without having to say much. They stand for elegance, refinement, and prestige. Even a little can go a long way. And though they're darker than the darkest night, they make you see everything in a new light. Get 1.9% APR for up to 60 months on the purchase of select new 2025 Sportage and 2025 Sorrento models.
Debt is a deceptive little creature. Oh, a goat. At first it seems harmless, but in the blink of an eye, another goat? It can take over and invade every aspect of your life. What the? Rocket Mortgage can help tame your debt. Tap into your home's equity and pay down your debt before you know it.
Goats are gone. I guess the goats were a metaphor. For credit card debt, right?
Yeah.
Some people just know they can save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. But you know to check your spelling first before taking off your shirts.
You, Virginia.
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds.
Hey, what's up? I'm the W.
You're in good hands with Allstate.
Come see the Royal Caribbean. Don't take unnecessary risk in life or when you bet. Go to keepitfunohio.com. Vicks VapoStick provides soothing, non-medicated Vicks vapors. Easy to apply for the whole family. Vicks VapoStick. And try new Vapo Shower Max for steamy Vicks vapors.
Look at him, streaming DirecTV without a satellite dish. Did you see how fast that guy found the game? He hardly struggled at all. Every day is a struggle for us pigeons, and he's flipping through channels faster than a falcon.
You know, I dated a falcon once.
Grammy, Academy, and Golden Globe award-winning superstar, Mary J. Blige, live in Cleveland. Before My Band Tour, live at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse, April 1st, with special guests Neo and Mario. Get tickets now at rocketmortgagefieldhouse.com. The iconic Mary J. Blige for one night only.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
Let's get an update on tonight's FanDuel. Make every moment more same-game parlay. Unfortunately, we're hyping up that we won 2 straight, and we are already losers tonight because the Sixers came away with the 6-point lead after the first quarter. Tyrese Maxey with 19 points in this one, and Darius Garland got 12 points and 4 assists, well on his way to that 28.5 points and assists combined. You can score bigger winnings during every Cavs game in January with an assist from FanDuel. That's right, all month long, FanDuel customers in Ohio get a profit boost every day in January that the Cavs are in action. Just scan a QR code to make every moment more with FanDuel. Halftime continues out in Philly when we return. Donovan Mitchell, one of 3 Cavs, scoring double figures with 16. He joins Darius Garland and Ty Jerome.
Is it possible to be more capable and more practical? Be able to perform here and here, make a statement while barely making a sound, and command a run as well as what lies ahead. How we get there matters. Get exceptional offers at your local Audi dealer.
Show you the ropes. There it is. I'll show you the ropes.
All the parts you need, guaranteed to fit every time. eBay, things people love.
From starting out, whatever you need, you guys give me a call. To saving up, to income in retirement. Vanguard fixed income funds can help advisors grow their client savings. Vanguard, 50 years of high quality investments.
What's all this?
I'm 717th in line for free NBA tickets. Need to make sure that they see me in the crowd. But first, I need to finish my posters.
You know you can do all that without doing all this.
All of it.
Look, with the NBA app, you can fan hard on your faves, test your fandom, and with NBA ID, get a shot at free tickets, all for free.
Does this mean there's more time for my buckets for?
I want to see you in a Ken-Gately Kia. By Cleveland Clinic, proud to be the official healthcare provider of the Cleveland Cavaliers. And by your local Kia dealers. Visit kia.com to discover movement that inspire as we bring you back to Philadelphia, where the Cavaliers are on top of the Sixers 67-64 in big part, Brad, because of another bench contribution by Ty Jerome.
Yeah, John, Ty came in as usual and just instant impact into the basketball game. 11 big points in that first half. Didn't miss a shot. And excellent defense on Tyrese Maxey and Paul George. Just did an incredible job. Moved the ball around. Those two steals were critical. We needed the possessions of that basketball, and he made some big plays for us like he usually does.
He's a steadying presence.
Really is.
For this Cavalier team. Wingstop, bring the flavor. The two leading scorers for each of these teams led these clubs in scoring in the first half. Donovan Mitchell goes for 16. He nails 4 threes. So does Tyrese Maxey as Maxey put up 19. Maxey's Sixers trail the Cavaliers at 67-64. On to the second half we go. Ty Jerome and the Cavaliers seek their 37th victory of the season.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, how's the new place?
I love it. It's actually super roomy, and it has a great view with tons of natural light.
And?
And my roommate has a great stereo.
Well, I've got Wi-Fi.
Perfect.
They say destiny finds you. Unless your dad and brother when you'd have a quarterback destiny instead.
Hey, enough of this, Eli. You can't ruin my destiny, Peyton. Not this time. I'm 44 now. I will, because America is going to pick me to make the FanDuel kick of destiny.
Your hubris is your weakness, big brother. May the best man win.
FanDuel Kick of Destiny 3. Make every pick to compete for a share of $10 million in bonus bets. And new customers bet $5 get $300 in bonus bets.
Step on the cover division, we'll take the division like welcome to
Pride can be seen in what we can do, our accomplishments, and what we have achieved, and in the achievements of our loved ones. Pride of service for something bigger than ourselves. No matter what makes you proud, own it. This message is brought to you by the U.S. Air Force, this station.
Here, Cavaliers basketball on WTAM 1100 and 106.9 FM with Wills and Snyder in the morning. The Bloom Daddy Show afternoons and Tim Alcorn's call of the game. Your home of the Cavaliers, WTAM 1100.
The Cavaliers are on top of Paul George and the 76ers 67-64. As moments ago, Serena caught up with assistant coach Damari Carroll to preview the second half.
Thanks, Coach. They hit 12 threes in that first half. This is a Philly team that averages 12 made threes a game. Did you feel like you were contesting them well and they were just hitting, or do you want to make adjustments defensively?
I think we can turn our activity up a little bit, but they was hitting pretty contested threes, so we just got to turn our activity up and be a little bit more physical on defense.
Take me to the offensive end. What do you want to see there in the first half?
Just keep moving the ball, take our open shots, and get downhill. I think we get to the rim, we score every time. We just got to keep it downhill.
Rim shots. Thank you.
Thanks, Serena. As off we go in the second half, Paul George opens the third quarter scoring with a 3. He now has a dozen. Cavaliers 67, Sixers 66. They call it a 2 as he had a foot on the line as Garland fires a 3. Darius Garland drains a triple.
Nice pass by Donovan Mitchell. Drew that defense. They all collapse to Donovan's level because he's so dynamic scoring. Seen this all season long, and it creates that opportunity for Darius, and he makes the most of it.
These teams start the third quarter the way they started the ball game as that pass by George was too hot for Yabusele. Spruce now bounces off to Allen. Allen shuffled his feet.
Yeah, I think that ball kind of got away from Max Spruce, and Jared wasn't expecting to catch it. Boy, they had a good opportunity there, but that's okay. Keep attacking, running downhill.
Grabbed 7 rebounds in the first half. Kenny Atkinson looks on. He will be returning to San Francisco for the All-Star festivities, where he spent the last 3 years with the Warriors.
Yeah, he'll look forward to that and go out and get his flowers. You know, and he says it all the time. That was finishing school. Coaching with the Warriors and Coach Kerr. He learned a lot about communication 1 through 18 with his team and players. Now it's time for him to do his thing, and he's doing it well.
Said he learned a lot about team communication and dealing with superstars, managing superstars as well. Boy, he has done that beautifully in Northeast Ohio. His first couple of months on the job as Maxi's scoop shot goes. Maxi now has 21. And we're told they have changed that Paul George shot that opened the third quarter back to a 3. So Allen takes a feed from Dean Wade. He'll float it in. Your score now is Cavs 72, Sixers 69.
They need to make their minds up. You can't change it from a 2 to a 3, back to a 2 to a 3. That's ridiculous.
Gordon tried to knife inside. He got cut off by Spruce. Around the horn, it goes to George. George tiptoes baseline. Trying to go through Spruce. Nothing doing as Spruce stripped him. Fell to the floor. He gives to Garland. Garland skips into the forecourt. Wade into the corner. Mitchell back to Garland. He'll fire.
Good ball movement by the Cavaliers. Excellent ball movement.
2 minutes in third quarter. Maxi longs to Paul George. George is guarded by Donovan Mitchell. Calls it his 15th season at Fresno State. It goes to Maxi. Maxi inside. Tough shot. Rebounded by Garland.
Yeah, but there's Garland bodying up. Therese Maxey not giving him any room to get that shot off.
Garland ran into a wall. George to the foul line. Off to an open Maxey. Wide left. Looks like Yabusele pulled Spruce back. It goes to Oubre. Oubre's open.
Rebound. Good defense by the Cavs. Nice job. Come down that offensive end. The offense is very fluid right now. Like what I see.
Mitchell for 3. Donovan Mitchell drills it from distance and gives the Cavs a 75-69 lead. If you're just joining us, the Sixers in an uncharacteristic 12-20 from three-point range in the first half. Yabusele has eyes on Dean Wade. He'll hook and miss. Wade fought him.
Smart play. Darius Garland got stuck on Yabusele, and Dean Wade, once they got close, made a nice switch, picked him up. Good job.
Mitchell zigzags right down the lane, and he lays it in.
Also got hit on the arm on that play than Donovan Mitchell, but Donovan's showing his dominance, starting to turn that heat up a little bit on that offensive end. That's a problem for the Philadelphia 76ers.
The Cavs have scored the last 7 points, and Nick Nurse wants a timeout. Donovan Mitchell is going to work. 21 points in 19 minutes of play for the 6'5" All-Star. Mitchell, he shows some range. Nice right down the middle of that lane.
Step inside Classic Lexus, and you'll sense something very special. And like our luxury cars, our showroom is designed to create true comfort and elegance for an unforgettable experience. Discover pure Lexus luxury. Classic Lexus on Som Center Road at 990 in Willoughby Hills, and ClassicLexus.com.
Debt is a deceptive little creature.
Oh, a goat.
At first it seems harmless, but in the blink of an eye,
Another goat?
it can take over and invade every aspect of your life.
What the?
Rocket Mortgage can help tame your debt. Tap into your home's equity and pay down your debt before you know it.
Goats are gone.
I guess the goats were a metaphor.
For credit card debt, right?
Yeah.
Lowe's knows when you're a member, you're a big deal. Because members can save up to 40% on hundreds of items in-store and online during My Lowe's
2 of your fave Wendy's items for $7? Like a spicy chicken sandwich, Dave's single, or 10-piece nuggets? Well, today's the day your oddly specific dream comes true. Any good dream. 2 faves for just $7? Gotta be Wendy's.
Well, yesterday it was guaranteed that the Cavs would have the best record in the Eastern Conference heading into the month of February. And as a result, Kenny Atkinson will become the 4th Cavalier head coach to preside at the All-Star festivities.
Yeah.
Great honor, and look at that group.
Fantastic group of coaches here, and I actually got to play in that 89 game with Coach Wilkins. I'm still on mad at him because he didn't let us play. He didn't want us to get hurt. I wanted us to get about 50 points, but he kept putting us back on the bench. He didn't want us to get banged up. So a lot of fun, though. What a great experience. And Kenny Atkinson's just so he just deserves it so much. And just such a selfless guy.
No question.
Love the point.
Notice that grudges seem to be held for long periods of time by you.
I'm very bitter. Yeah, don't forget anything.
Will deal and try to find Darius Garland. That's low and outside and out of bounds. Cavs 77, 76 or 69. Congratulations to Kenny. Fantastic.
Yes, great honor.
Donovan, we're going to talk about this later on today. Donovan became one of only a couple of Cavaliers to be named to the 3rd All-Star game as a member of the Wine and Gold. It's his 6th overall.
Remarkable. Just a great player, and expected big things out of Donovan Mitchell come April this year.
Yeah, Vaselli works his way inside, gets bailed out for the foul call. Boy, he just pulled his way through Dean Wade.
He wasn't going to be denied. I'll tell you that. Dean's right there. Boy, he just displaces him with that big shoulder.
Yeah, Vaselli, we mentioned it. He appeared 2 seasons with the Celtics between 2017 and 2019. Over the next 5 seasons, he played in China, his native France, and Spain. He was on a beach in St. Martin, Brad, with his family, basking in the globe, an Olympic silver medal, won with Kenny Atkinson and Team France, when he got the call from his agent that his services were desired back in the NBA once again. Great story.
Great story, and the young man obviously has put a lot of work and effort into being here. And to have a chance to play in the NBA is absolutely an honor and a privilege. And all of these young men work extremely hard. This isn't by luck. You get here by being one of the best at what you do and outworking everyone else. So congratulations to that young man.
And he was moved right into the rotation even before all these injuries. As Garland uncorks a 3 that's in and out. Yeah, Vaselli rebounds. Now it's Oubre. Oubre with his head up. Yeah, Vaselli shakes on Allen, goes down the lane and dunks. 6 straight Philadelphia field goal misses. Mitchell works on Oubre. It's a Wade screen. George rebounds. Mitchell has 5 threes already here tonight. George with a hesitation move back to Yabusele. Thought about it. He'll put it on the floor. He'll look a pass back to George. George has Allen in his face. Fires overtime. He wants a timeout. The Sixers have an answer. They're back within 1.
You're way shorter than I thought you'd be. There's a shirtless selfie of me by the dumbbells. Here I am. I do air drumming. I'm a competitive air drummer.
Oh.
By the way, I forgot my... So, Sugar Mama.
Will you excuse
The new Hyundai Tucson with advanced tech and safety features. There's joy in every journey. Lease the Tucson for $249 a month or get $1,250 bonus cash. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today.
FanDuel Sports Network is now streaming on Fubo. Watch the Blue Jackets, Cavaliers, and more. Streaming live on all your devices. Plus, over 350 top channels. Start watching at FuboTV.com.
The 3 for Me only at Chili's is still available with the Big Smasher Burger, and it's still just $10.99. So if it's all this for a drive-through, come on, it ain't rocket surgery, it's Chili's. This Chili's 3 for Me is the best $10.99 you can eat.
Come on, come here, come a little close. Don't be afraid, no, I don't wanna hurt you. Little more, come in, let me just show you. Don't know, can't talk, let me just show you. Don't be obsessive, it could be intensive, it could be explosive, it could be offensive. Don't be defensive, don't be aggressive. It will be a waste because we could be expensive.
Touches of black. They say a lot without having to say much. They stand for elegance, refinement, and prestige. Even a little can go a long way. And though they're darker than the darkest night, they make you see everything in a new light.
Lease a new 2025 Sportage LX for $249 a month.
It's a 1-point game with 7:13 to go in the third as we take a look at the live odds courtesy of FanDuel. You can play the Cavs at -7.5. Get 7.5. You want the Sixers right now. That's 146. The over-under has jumped to 248.5. Play over at -113, under at -115 as we have a good one here in Philadelphia. The second of two games on this short road trip began in Houston 2 nights ago. The Rockets await. They are idle tonight. They have not played since the meeting between the Cavs and the Rockets on Wednesday night. They are currently in Cleveland awaiting the Cavs' return. That will take place in the rematch tomorrow night inside Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Get your tickets at Cavs.com. The Cavs hope to return home with a victory from Philadelphia. We have just over 7 to go here in the third. The Cavs own this 77-76 lead. Niang, Strus, Jerome, Wade, and Garland are in the ball game. Garland takes a Niang feed and promptly drills a three.
Nice job, George Niang, splitting that double team, not accepting that gap. You know, the double team was very porous, and he stepped right through it. Just pass across the zone, flat across that zone, too. Good shot. Cavs got to get some things, make some things happen like that in a dynamic way against this Philly team. Spread them out, make those guys defend.
George got in trouble in the first half. Picked up 3 fouls in 7 minutes. Maxey can't finish at the rim. Oubre, though, picked it up. That ball just bounced between a number of the Cavs. Oubre took advantage. Yeah, you got to pick up those 50-50 balls. Cavs got to win those hustle points. Got to get those possessions. Jerome slashes inside. He'll float and score. Jerome has taken 4 shots. He has 13 points off the Cavalier bench.
Nice job by Ty Jerome. Anyone who steps into the middle of that lane against this 76ers defense has an opportunity to get a shot. You just got to get through that first wave, and then there's no one there.
Yabusele pass for Gordon is over his head. And Jerome has 3 threes, a couple of free throws. Darius Garland off the Niang feed, who converted from the corner.
Keep attacking the front of that goal, though. This 76ers team doesn't have any rim protection. You got to make them pay.
Bruce was wide open. Garland continues to draw a crowd here tonight. Maxey squirms his way inside and lays it in. The game on 23. Mitchell sits on the Cavalier bench with 21. Wade tips it back, looking for Strus. That falls to the floor. Strus picks it up, goes to Niang. Jerome's all by himself in the corner. He'll fire. Hey, knocks it down, and credit Max Strus. He was the catalyst. He scooped up that loose ball away from 2 of the Sixers that led to the 3.
Tremendous effort by Max Strus. Kept that ball alive. Gave his team an ultimate chance. Good job by Max Strus on the defensive end. Got to be a little bit more aggressive in Cavaliers. They're giving up too many easy shots from that three-point line.
Garland floats it high off the window. That was Paul George hitting his second contested 3 of this third quarter. Oubre floats it up, floats it in. Oubre has tied this game with a chance for the 3-point play.
Max Strus here. That basketball's loose. We just talked about it 2 plays before. Get those 50-50 balls. Good things happen every time. It ends up with a nice 3-pointer there by Ty Jerome. Come back to the other. Look at Ty Jerome. Very aware of where his feet are at. Nice play by the Cavaliers.
Pro football. They kept 2 feet down, stayed in bounds.
Did a good job, just like my Eagles.
A.J. Brown across the street.
A.J. Brown, that's right.
Eagles.
My Eagles, baby.
A lot of folks outside of this city are going to be rooting for your Eagles.
Eagles,
just saying. The upstart Commanders.
I do like the Commanders, too.
Run.
Pretty good. I like the Commanders.
Commanders.
They did.
Not to be.
They did. They did.
Commanders are rolling.
Ravens come up short.
Here's George. George appeared to take an extra step inside. He banks and scores.
They just won't go away. You got to figure out a way to get that basketball out of George's hand and Maxie's hand. It's hard to do. Easier said than done, but got to get some help on that defensive end.
Arrow can't hit. This ballgame featured 22 lead changes and 13 ties as we approach the 4-minute mark of the third. Oh, George has found a rhythm here in this third quarter. Again, he wants another contested three. He almost hit that one as Dean falls in the loose ball. Jerome backs it toward Maxey. Lasers one off to Garland. Tosses over Oubre and nails a three.
Boy, big shot by Darius Garland. Give a little bit of a. I thought he was going to get a dribble drive there. Got the defender going backwards. We've seen him make a lot of those this year, boy, 3-point range.
Maxey across the lane, got it around Wade. There's Oubre once again. And just shakes his head. Old Mitchell and Allen sit at the scorer's table. They will check in at the next dead ball. Garland off the knee and rattles up and rattles out. George got pushed and fouled by Garland. Pause for a word from Ken Ganley Kia.
We've got the inventory and we're making deals. Ken Ganley, Ohio's #1 Kia dealer. I want to see ya. Ken Ganley Kia.
John Michael, Brad Doherty, and Serena Winters coming to you from Wells Fargo Center. That was the third team foul on the Cavs. The Sixers have yet to be whistled for a team foul here in this third. Say from chilly Wells Fargo Center.
Freezing in here, man. Paul George. The Sixers are cold. The Sixers are heating up. Shots. Got to really close out a little bit better. Got to force these guys to drive a little bit more.
Great position. Couldn't quite got it in. Got by George. George has 14 points here in this third quarter. Mitchell fouls Gordon. One to the home Sixers here late in this third.
I mean, they're making so many out shots. Jared gets his rebound here, gets a little body contact, loses the ball just for a second. I think Cavs need to focus on that defensive end and really try to figure out a way to stop that basketball. Mental turn.
On January 30th, the Cavs take on the Hawks. It'll be another 30th anniversary celebration of Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. You can enter for your chance to win 2 tickets to the game and a Wild Collective Pearl Denim jacket. They're at rocketmortgagefieldhouse.com/30th. The Sixers have nailed 16 threes here tonight. The Cavs 17. Cavs have done that all year. Not the Sixers. Jerome down the lane. Away momentarily. Juggled. And into Merrill. Jerome. To Niang. Got it out by George. That's a good thing. That possession was a bit disjointed. The Cavs have a chance to settle down now with 6 remaining on the shot clock.
Yeah, Cavs did just get their composure. They've done it all season long. Play with poise. Don't need to be in a hurry. Get the best shot, the quality opportunity through execution.
Jerome inside. Shot clock runs awfully low. Ty knows he has to get it off. Waved off. He travels.
The Sixer team has showed up tonight, playing some serious defense and shoot the ball extremely well, which Cavaliers see every night. Everybody Cavs getting everyone's best shot.
Oubre tracks over the timeline. It's picked up by Jerome on the switch. Jerome got cracked by what appeared to be a moving bonus screen. Here's Gordon down the he dumps off the Bona. Inside, he lost the ball.
Good defense by Jared Allen as well as George Niang on Bona. Made him think 2 or 3 times about shooting that basketball.
Mitchell on the carousel gets fouled by Oubre.
To get in the middle of that lane. I keep saying, if you get to the middle of this defense, you've got some shot opportunity. It's pretty porous inside. It's just when you take a quick shot, Jared there holding his position. George Niang there, Ty Jerome, all those black jerseys. Good job. Patient, you get shots in the middle of this defense. Don't settle for that 3 so quickly. Make them defend, break down the defense, and get a better shot.
Donovan Mitchell, 21 points here tonight. An 83% free throw shooter. Kansas first. Youngster Doubt will check in for the veteran Gordon. Donovan Mitchell, the now six-time All-Star. Let's cut this Sixer lead to 2. Was the Cavs' first free throw miss of the evening. They're 10 of 11. Down is pestered by Merrill. Sam stays right with him. Now it's Paul George. 10 to shoot. He works on Jerome. George down the alley. Shovels to Edwards. Edwards late in the shot clock. Tries to work on Mitchell. Rebounded almost by a bounce. Last on Mona. Cavs ball.
That was really good defense by the Cavaliers. That was really energetic defense, especially on the perimeter. Being very aggressive. Shutting that basketball down. No dribble drive, no penetration. Good job by the Cavs.
Merrill for the tie. Got that ball in quickly. Here's their Sixer bench. Thought that hit Allen last. Mona. As Mitchell with a clean steal, he knocked it away from George. He has Jerome. He also has Merrill. There's Jerome. He lays it up. He missed it. Merrill bats it back to Mitchell. Now Jerome in the corner. Closed down upon by George. Cross-court pass Merrill inside toward Allen. Picked off by Oubre. There a minute to go here in the third. Oubre draws a double. Slings it back to George. George. Oubre down the lane. Back and lays it in. For second chance points for the 76ers, which have taken this 5-point lead. Ty Jerome to the hole. When he collided with Bona, both men went down.
Yeah, Ty did a good job. Got the body contact. Thought he might have got a foul there, but great catching him off guard. Didn't allow that Philly defense to get set after they made a basket. It was a miraculous basket by Oubre. Everybody was kind of watching and Ty attacked. Smart basketball.
Here's Doubt. Down the lane rolls Edwards. Edwards lays it in. You see the frustration. Body language of George Niang.
Don't want to overrun the play defensively.
Mitchell back to Jerome. Ty Jerome fires and hits. Ty Jerome is a perfect 5 for 5 from 3-point range. And Jerome now has 21 points off the Cavalier bench. He's taken only 8 shots to do it. Once again, a shot in the arm. Instant offense. A catalyst. It's Ty Jerome as we head to quarter number 4.
Start the new year in a new Ken Gately Kia. We're making deals on over 1,800 new Kias. Sign and drive a new Kia for just $259 lease per month. Yep, $259 with zero to. We want to pay for trade even if it's worth. At Ken Gately Kia in Medina, Center, Alliance, and Boardman. I want to see ya. Ken Gately Kia.
Some people want double the chicken, slow roasted in a burrito with crisp, fresh purple cabbage. Some people don't. And some people are wrong. The Cantina Chicken Burrito, only at Taco Bell.
Do you know your rights if you've been injured in a rideshare accident? Seek medical treatment for your injuries. Get the police involved. And lastly, don't go it alone. Call us at Elk & Elk. We'll protect your rights and negotiate the maximum compensation for your injuries.
Playing in front of two of the best fans in the world, just seeing the towels, seeing the whiteout. It's just something you dream as a kid.
Arlen left of the lane, into lane Allen.
We all have a type. Maybe you know what your type is. Maybe you don't.
But you have one. Any type?
You can be the type to save lives.
Thanks to Ben Farrell and Steve Pardo for those highlights. Part of our great production truck, Brent Valenti, our producer, Dan Sevick, our director, and the whole gang. Bringing you all the sights and sounds here tonight. Fourth quarter is underway. Ty Jerome from the foul line floats it up and floats it in. Ty Jerome has been sizzling here in Philadelphia.
Yeah, Ty Jerome has absolutely been remarkable tonight. Every moment he's been on the floor, he's been instant offense and defense. So going to play around him, and they're going to have to adjust to him. The Philadelphia 76ers are starting to take notice of Ty Jerome. Whenever he catches that basketball, starting to lean his way. So got to take advantage of the mismatches.
Jerome has the Cavs' last 7 points. Maxey draws a foul with a rip-through move, so he will shoot free throws 38 seconds into this fourth quarter. This man has done it all tonight.
Well, he did. He comes through. Tristan gives him a nice little screen there. Jerome's just been out.
23 points, a pair of assists, a couple of steals. Just a reminder, Cavs Kids Club memberships are still available for fans ages 12 and under. Visit Cavs.com/Kids Club to sign up today. Cavs are back in action tomorrow night at home. They host the Houston Rockets. Get your tickets at Cavs.com. Will be the tail end of a back-to-back. The Rockets are idle and lying in wait.
You want to see how this 76er team has lost 7 games in a row. This team's playing really well. This is a good basketball team. So it's interesting. Everybody steps up and they play the Cavs. Just got to get used to it. You have to get themselves healthy, but you got to take advantage of your opportunities. Hard basketball.
Jalen Tyson with a critical three.
He's been working really hard on his three-point shot every day in practice. Sam Merrill with a nice assist there as well. You think Sam's going to shoot that basketball, but kicks it over to the rookie. Big shot.
Cavs again, throw in his zone. Down stops, he scores. Sixers are without 6 rotation players. The Cavs without 3 in Mobley, Okoro, and LeVert. Critical pieces for both clubs. Mitchell works on the youngster, and Edwards gets inside and lays it in. An acrobatic move by Donovan Mitchell.
He just absolutely broke down the defender for the 76ers. That's that interior presence. If you can establish it that I've talked about against their defense, it's wide open. Just got to get in there.
Down bounces through to Yabusele, high post. Back out it goes around the horn for an Edwards three. Boy, Edwards has been good tonight. Edwards has nailed 3 triples. Playing on a 2-way contract. 2 minutes in, fourth quarter. Mitchell tear down the middle of the lane, trying to throw it off Yabusele. Missed him, but it's Thompson who cracks it down. Tyson around to Jerome. No, looks a pass to Mitchell, and Mitchell lays it in.
Ball movement by the Cavaliers. Great hustle by the Cavs. Got to get those 50-50s. That leads to possessions, and that's exactly what happened there.
What a fine feed by Jerome. We're tied at 105. Yabusele gets it up and banks it in.
Mismatch down low. Yabusele took advantage of his size.
Jerome trying to go through Max. He got it knocked away. And there's Thompson to save it once more. He'll find the cutter. It's Mitchell. Strong play by Tristan Thompson. Thompson continues to turn back the clock. Yabusele between the circles. Boy, Tristan's been impressive. Before this most recent stretch, he had not played meaningful minutes since early December, but boy, he kept himself ready. Dalton steps back for 3. Oh, boy. Dalton becomes the 7th 76er to hit a triple. Sixers by 3.
The excellence of driving a Buick is matched by the excellence of the dealership experience when you own a Buick. Buick, exceptional by design.
Get 0.9% APR. Plus, current eligible non-GM owners get $3,000 purchase allowance on this Encore GX. That's 10% below MSRP.
breaking news and a surprise contender in the marathon.
Yes, Rachel, someone has come up to the front to carry a fridge.
Something remarkable has just happened. Talk about keeping your eye on the ball. What's happening courtside? From our court. Let's go.
I can't believe what I'm seeing. It's over to baseball.
We're gonna win. No way.
Whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365.
From all over the world, people turn to Cleveland Clinic for our expertise and our compassionate care. As leaders in heart, neurology, and cancer, the future of specialty care is happening right now at Cleveland Clinic. For every life-saving treatment, for every next step, for every care in the world, Cleveland Clinic.
As a small business owner, you learn to wear a lot of hats. Auto Owners takes care of your business insurance so you can take care of everything else. That's simple human sense. Ask your independent agent if Auto Owners makes sense for you.
Cavaliers basketball on FanDuel Sports Network is brought to you by your local Toyota dealers. For all Toyota offers, go to Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places. And by ThinkGeek, the official ticketing partner of the Cleveland Cavaliers. Have you gotten yourself a cheesesteak yet from either Pat Steaks or from Geno's?
They're phenomenal.
Yeah, they're good.
I'm on a big diet right now, but I did have one from both places.
It's worth it. You're going to break the diet. I didn't know you were on a big diet. Is that right?
Yeah, Geno's steak and a pack steak diet. That's what I'm on.
Nothing wrong with that.
They're good.
Nothing wrong with what this guy has done. Here tonight, Ty Jerome, 23 points, 8 of 10 from the field, a perfect 5 for 5 from deep. I'm told Dallas Sandros makes the best of the city as Jerome missed that time. He thought he got fouled as spots Justin Edwards. Edwards and the Sixers on a 3-point lead. Now Maxey will weave his way inside back to Yabusele. His three does not go. It's rebounded by Allen. Down here with Mitchell, Merrill, Tyson, and Jerome. Mitchell, here to get fouled. He did. Oubre picks up the personal. Oubre's gone for 20 points tonight. One of 3 20-point scorers for the Sixers. George has 23, Maxey 25. So it's been the usual suspects for the 76ers. The Cavs has been the 3 guards. Mitchell has 28, Garland 23, Jerome 23.
I think Cavs are playing pretty well. I just think that 3-point shooting right now about 76 has just been, it's immeasurable. They're making just so many threes that they normally don't make. It's just an anomaly tonight.
Deep relays and finds Oubre. Oubre got off baseline by Mitchell. Back to Yabusele. Extra pass to Edwards. Edwards thought about it. Does not pull the trigger. Instead, it's down mid-range. No. Merrill rebounds.
Remember on a night like tonight, you could use a guy like Isaac Okoro and Evan Mobley to help stabilize this.
You could use a guy like this as well. Donovan Mitchell has just drilled a 6-3. He now has 31, and we're tied at 110. Talked about the leadership of Donovan, both on and off the floor. Maxey heads to his left. He's picked up by Tyson. Maxey wants to shoot and can't. Yabusele can't shoot it either. He'll bounce off to a cutter. It's Doughton. Off it goes to Edwards late in the shot clock. Wow, it appeared that Yabusele pushed Allen. Rejected by Tyson. Tyson swats the Yabusele shot. And here comes Jerome. And now, touches off to Tyson. Oubre with a rebound.
A big block by Tyson down there on the defensive end. Absolutely giving it all, playing hard on that defensive end. That's what he does best. Good job.
Allen gets called for a touch foul up top on Maxey. How about Tyson defensively In there with Big Yabusele.
Yabusele is a big dude, man. Just need to clear Jared out of there and go get that rebound. And good thing Jared had some backup with Jalen Tyson. Just good block shot there. Good aggressive play.
Job well done, young man.
Yes, he did a good job. Fine job.
Max Strus re-enters. Jerome Strus, Allen Garland, and Merrill now make up the Cavalier five. Maxey chased by Garland, finds Yabusele. Merrill had it knocked away from behind. Jerome eventually grabs it. Jerome bounces through to Allen. Allen stops, back to Merrill. Now it's Jerome. He'll fire. Ty Jerome is having a night.
He is lighting them up. Good move by Cavs. Wanted to get that ball back to time because he's been so effective.
Oubre runs over Merrill, and Oubre gets called for the charge.
It's a big play by Sam Merrill. Giving it up for your team, getting a possession. That is strong play. Jerome's got to be. He's the guy you got to find on the offense right now. He and Donovan Mitchell obviously are on fire. Nice ball movement, good pass. You come to the defensive end. Sam Merrill does this more than anyone in this league. Let's take charges.
Jerome came in shooting threes at 42%. He's 6 for 6 here tonight.
Unbelievable.
Number will skyrocket. By the time we wake up tomorrow, as here's Jerome again. Ty Jerome cannot be stopped.
He will do that every once in a while. He'll pull that 35-footer. That was nothing but nylon by Ty Jerome. He is absolutely on fire.
He has put the Cavaliers on his shoulders. He's 10 of 13 from the field, a perfect 7 of 7 from long range. Georgia tangled up by Max Strus. A foul, however, is called. The Cavs have scored the last 9 points. This one was from Broad Street.
Tell you what, he is absolutely a predator on that offensive end of that floor. You turn your back on Ty Jerome, he's going to make you pay, and he has done that in a big fashion tonight.
Paul George will shoot his first free throws of the evening. 6:02 to go here in this fourth quarter. The largest lead for either club all night has been 8.
Think about Yabusele and Jared Allen having to go out and guard him tomorrow night. Got to turn around and go deal with Shingu. It's just a back-to-back physicality for Jared.
Those two hammered each other 48 hours ago as Oubre knocks that away from Allen. Kenny Atkinson is beside himself. There you go.
Yeah, gotta keep playing. Keep playing.
Here's Ty Jerome. Jerome over the top of Max. He finds Garland. Allen got a hand on it. It's grabbed by Oubre. Now Paul George. George has had a nice evening. He draws a double. It'll find Gordon. Gordon long range 3. And the Sixers are back on top.
Gordon shot that thing 30 feet. Didn't see that coming.
The Sixers have hit 19 threes. The Cavs, meanwhile, have hit 22. Garland. Strus went back door. Strus, however, fouled it. The Cavs have to return it back up top. Garland takes the pass. Now delivers and finds Allen. A foul is called on Oubre from behind. What feed? Oh, my. He faked the original pass. Got the Sixers leading. Here's Allen. Got 10 rebounds tonight. He misses his first. Down low the Cavs out to play Cavs Pelican for a chance to win a pair of Cavs United memberships. That's over $150 in prizes. Download the Cavs app and play Cavs Pelican right now. This is the loudest it has been all night here inside the Wells Fargo Center.
Roaring in here. Cavaliers going to go back on that defensive end and get a stop.
Maxey and the 76ers. A 117-116 lead. George off the Yabusele. He goes and gets it back. Skips in toward Allen. Shot clock is low. A contested three.
Big time shot on Paul George.
George has hit 6 triples here tonight. Is a team high 28.
Toyota has more all-wheel drive choices than anyone else, like the family-sized Toyota Highlander, named a Best Family SUV by Kelley Blue Book.
Or the bigger, more powerful Grand Island with a full-size third row.
Now, during Toyota truck and all-wheel drive season, you can get 6.49 APR financing up to 72 months on any new Highlander or Grand Highlander, including hybrid models.
Plus, get 2 years no-cost maintenance. Get yourself Toyota ready. Toyota, let's go places.
Hey, pal. Ready for bed?
Hey, Dad, do we really have the fastest internet speeds?
Yeah, with Spectrum, absolutely.
Oh, that's cool. Can you use that to research volcanoes super fast?
Of course.
Can you learn to make a diorama super fast?
Yeah, you can do that too.
How fast exactly?
The absolute fast. When's your project due?
Tomorrow morning.
Close you done. Okay. I'll get the glue.
The fastest internet whenever you need it from Spectrum.
If you recently lost health coverage due to a life change, healthcare.gov is here for you. Like it's there for Marcus. Even though he lost his job, he's not worried about finding a new health plan anymore. And Keisha, she turned 26 and went off her parents' insurance. So she found new, affordable coverage. And for the Moore family, when they lost Medicaid, they found a new plan that fits their budget. There are many other ways to qualify. Visit healthcare.gov where millions have found the coverage they need.
Now taxes is getting the TurboTax app. And filing your taxes yourself 100% free if you didn't file with us last year. Now this is tax. File free in the app by 2/18 when you switch to TurboTax, do it yourself.
You make the stuff fresh every morning.
Yes, every single day we prep everything in our store. Onions, jalapenos, cilantro.
Wow. Looks pretty fresh to me.
Fresh ingredients every day.
Delicious.
Here's a look at our Kia player profile. Was there any question here tonight? What a game by Ty Jerome. Jerome has gone for 29 big points. There you see the numbers from 2 and the numbers from 3. If you're wondering, no Cavalier has ever gone 8 for 8 for an entire game in franchise history. Very one is in play. Yeah.
Defensive end as well, John. He's very disruptive defensively, and he's having to guard Paul George a lot of the time, and Tyrese Maxey. So Dr. Rose played a well of a basketball game tonight.
Meanwhile, the Cavs have the basketball down by 4. George Niang for 3. Jerome got a hand on it out of bounds. Sixer ball. But Jerome and the Cavs have hit 22 threes. The Sixers an uncharacteristic 20. Philadelphia continues to shoot better from 3 than they have from 2 here tonight. Only 4 minutes to go. Yabusele makes the handoff, goes down the lane, missed the shot, tipped away from Allen by Oubre. He missed the bunny. Loose ball back into the hands of Oubre, and eventually grabbed by Mitchell.
Oh, a good scrub down under the basket. Cavaliers come away with it. See if they take advantage.
And then Yabusele joust forward out of bounds. It goes. Cavs ball. Oh, my.
Sully did a good job of turning down the middle of that lane. Good defense by George Niang, giving up his body. Oubre was concerned with Jared Allen blocking his shot. Couldn't get a cool shot off.
Niang right around Oubre. Couldn't finish with the reverse, however. And here comes Maxey. 3.5 to go. Maxey's picked up by Jerome. Now it's Gordon. Gordon unloads a long distance 3 and in.
These threes are just, it's overwhelming. I mean, they just keep making these long guarded threes, John. It's just one of those nights. A lot of time left, though. Got to figure out how to play through it.
Bencher over the top of George. He got tripped. This represents the Sixers' largest lead of the ball game. Mitchell is 3 of 4 from the line this evening. He has 31 points. He's dished out 5 assists. The team leading 3 steals. Big ones here. Mitchell just yesterday was named an Eastern Conference All-Star starter. Joining the likes of Adetokumbo, Brunson, Tatum, and Town. As we have a timeout on the floor when we come back. Mitchell will shoot his second. His Cavaliers, with 3:06 to go, trail by 6. We have this timeout. Let's pause for this from Wendy's. Sixers 123, Cavaliers 117. As Serena, the Sixers have been firing away from distance all night.
John, that's 21 tonight. I'm curious. I want to look what's the most they've made this season. What's the most game this season? 82. And that is when they were in this team just seems to shoot the lights out against the Cavaliers.
Max Strus and the Cavs come out of the huddle, trailing by 6. Cavs return home after this ball game. Take on the Rockets tomorrow night at home inside the friendly confines. Kenny faces, Donovan faces. Donovan has one more free throw here coming out of this timeout.
Yeah, I still think, with Isaac Okoro and Evan Mobley on the floor, it separates you, especially with all these shots they make. Evan's such a good perimeter defender. And Isaac is one of the best defenders in the league, so he'll make those shots even tougher. But give Philadelphia a lot of credit, man. That's a lot of shots they made, and they look pretty consistent in doing it.
The Cavs also are without Karis LeVert.
Karis is exactly right. Tonight. Run that zone with Karis at the top. Boy, it's hard to get a shot off. Yeah, Karis. Tremendous defender.
Meanwhile, this is a Sixer team that's been missing a handful of pieces all season long. Here's what is great ahead for the Cavs. 3 of these teams have beaten the Cavs this season. Only 6 teams have knocked off the Cavs through 43 games, including the Rockets, the Heat, and the Hawks twice. Pistons and the Cavs will do battle on Monday, so it has not been an easy road. This has been a tricky calendar week for the Cavs. It will continue on into tomorrow in that game against the Rockets. There is Evan Mobley missing his 4th straight game with a calf injury. Isaac Okoro is also missing his 4th straight. Karis LeVert his 3rd. The Cavs have tried to manage without 3 of their key pieces. Kenny Atkinson's Cavaliers have a 6-game lead. The second-place Celtics. The Celtics went into L.A. and ran into a buzzsaw last night.
They did. So the Lakers that's the best game they played all season. I mean, they a lot of energy. Look really good.
So finally, Mitchell will shoot his second of 2 free throws. The Cavs have left 4 points at the line tonight, 11 of 15. The Sixers are 16 of 18, as that Sixer lead remains 6. Foul is called. It's on Jerome. Oubre looked like he got shot.
Didn't laugh with that. I mean, he just ran by him. Looks like he got hit by a truck. What happened?
Was it a forearm?
Oh, that's terrible. That's absolutely terrible.
Kelly may have embellished, Brad.
Right.
Make sure the official saw it. Here's Yabusele. Hands off the Maxey. Maxey will look to go to work. Relays to Gordon. Gordon shakes to the elbow. Now to George. Missed it. Yabusele's there. Tangled up by Garland. He lost the ball. Mitchell was in there as well. It comes to Strus. Strus shovels to Mitchell. He'll fire. The ball pinballs to Oubre. 2.5 to go. Maxey works around Jerome. Now it's Gordon. Back toward Maxey. He'll eat some clock. Oubre got run up the line by Garland and snapped him with a backhand, and Oubre gets called for the foul. And that's going to be number 6. Wow. So Oubre can only watch for the final 2 minutes and 13 seconds because of that.
And got away from him there. Hit him in the mouth.
So Oubre's gone. Justin Edwards will check in. Oubre finishes with 22 points and 13 big rebounds in 39 minutes of play.
Yeah, he was effective while he's on the court. Boy, he gave us some fits on that backboard, so maybe Cavs can take advantage of his absence.
Mitchell's pass is batted. We approach the 2-minute mark. Maxey is watched by Ty Jerome. Bounces off to Gordon. Gordon works on Mitchell. Pedals inside. He goes to Edwards. Edwards got fouled. Edwards tried to dunk it. Mitchell will make him earn it, as Edwards has a chance to extend this Philly lead to 8.
Pass. I like that good hard foul by Max Strus. Don't let him get that basketball off.
The foul was charged to Strus. Mitchell was roaring over at the rookie as well. Edwards shoots free throws at 60%. He has not taken all that many this season, but he coolly dropped his first through. One minute and 49 seconds remain.
Yep, got to keep working through that offensive progression on the offensive end. Ball's got to bounce. Get some pass. He's got to get that defense to move. An open shot or two.
Garland makes the 3, goes back to Mitchell. Mitchell puts it on the floor. He bumped into Yabusele. Yabusele gets called for the block. So Mitchell's back on the line with 1:41 to go.
There's that gap I was talking about in the middle of their defense. You can get right into there, you can score it because they have Yabusele's not a shot blocker. So they don't have any rim protection, and that's something I think we just kind of overlooked a little bit. They're going to the front of that rim a little bit more tonight because they have no one to stop you inside.
I think at the end of the day, Cavs look at that box score and they see that they currently are -8 in terms of that rebounding. This man is not going to like that one.
Not going to be happy with that. But again, that's where Evan Mobley comes in because he can dominate on both ends of the floor in the interior. He would have a huge night against this team.
Mitchell trims that lead back to 6. There's a look at Evan, who intently looks on. Paul George has had one of his best games as a Sixer this evening. He'll feed Gordon and get it back. George puts it on the floor, trying to work through Allen. He puts it up and in. We have a block called on Mitchell, and George has a chance for 3. The indication made by umpire Robert Hussey is that Mitchell was in the restricted area. Did George hook Allen was the question.
He hooked him right here. Watch that right arm. I mean, that's about as much of a hook as you can get out of it. And then Donovan was standing in the restricted area there.
If you're wondering, Kenny cannot challenge. You cannot challenge a non-call.
Right.
So Kenny can't say, wait, I want to take a look at that potential wrap. Here's Mitchell Irvin.
Following play is under review. Restricted area blocking.
Now, what he can review was what was called, and that was the blocking foul. The indication made, as we mentioned, by Robert Hussey was that Mitchell was in the restricted area. Let's see. He was.
Yeah.
You cannot challenge a non-call.
Right.
It must be a whistle.
They can't do that. We'd be here all night. The challenge non-call.
And that was a quick review, and the coach's challenge is unsuccessful.
Cavs can do a little bit better job on that perimeter, force that ball into the middle. I think you don't mind Yabusele getting the shot up there. That's a big time hug. I mean, that's what you can do. almost forced, Yabusele is one of those guys to shoot that basketball into paint. Let him get in there as opposed to Gordon or any of these guys taking another three. Another three is going to be a backbreaker. They've made so many of them tonight. Just don't know if we can defend them out efficiently enough, even though these guys are making 27, 28-foot shots. With the lack of effort, the Cavs played really hard tonight. Given a tremendous effort. Great play out of Ty Jerome and Donovan. Guys have played well. Just they've run into a buzzsaw of 2-point shooting.
George misses the free throw. Cavs have to hurry now. Jerome. Watched by Edwards. Deals to Strus. Now it's Mitchell around the horn. Garland's wide open. That's a start. Here we go. The Cavs are down by 5 with 75 seconds remaining. There's plenty of time here if the Cavs can get a couple of stops.
Good ball movement like we talked about. Make that ball move. This day, let that ball get towards the interior. You want Yabusele to handle that ball. Don't overrun plays.
Jerome tips that George pass out of bounds. 9 seconds show on the shot clock.
Got that ball bouncing and moving. Exactly what they did. Our team did. And gave him a great shot. This is the best shot you're going to get.
Priority one, get a stop. George tiptoes baseline, got cut off. Trying to go up through Strus, gets it back. Tough angle shot, no good. Big rebound by Mitchell as he took it away from Edwards from behind. Here's Donovan with his head up. He'll launch a three. Allen got a hand on it. It was tipped out of bounds. Last off whom? Last off Paul George. The ball stays with the Cavs in big part because of that effort play by Jared Allen.
Yeah, nice job by Jared keeping that ball alive. Boy, that's a good-looking shot by Donovan. Got what we wanted. Jared's right hand was being held, so he couldn't get it up in the air.
Mitchell goes to Allen, gets it back. A foul is called. It's on Gordon of the Sixers. So the Cavs will take this. Anytime you're trying to come from behind and you can score when the clock is stopped, that's
what you want. That's
a bad mistake by a veteran in Gordon.
Yeah.
So Jerome will shoot 2 free throws here. And these Cavs trail by 5. One more free throw coming. Now a 4-point game. Maxey. Bird dog by Strus. The length of the floor. Maxey accelerates toward the foul line. Now curls to the corner. He's tracked by 2 of the Cavs. Back it goes to Gordon. Skip one off the Yabusele. No good. Rebounded by Strus. Well done. Shot clock off. 18 seconds to go. The Cavs trail by 4. It's a 2-possession game. Mitchell off to Jerome. Jerome fires a 3. And he hits again. Ty Jerome with another triple. And the Sixers want a timeout as Ty Jerome continues to dazzle here in Philadelphia. And he's made this a 1-point game.
Ty Jerome is lethal in that corner. His old childhood teammate brought him a nice little pass. He could rely on Ty to get a good shot up. Big shot by Ty Jerome. And it's just like I talked about on the other end. Let's get Yabusele shooting that basketball. Let's let him take some shots and live with the circumstance. And that's exactly what they did. He missed that shot. We got a good opportunity. Now we got to get in and stop this ball. See if you can get a turnover or foul. Give yourself a chance.
A signature performance. Ty Jerome, a career-high 33 points, a perfect 8 for 8 from long range. Mitchell has 34, Garland 26, and the Cavs still have work to do here as the Sixers have the ball, up 1 with 11 seconds remaining, but all of a sudden now the Cavs with a foul can guarantee that they'll get the ball back with a chance to at least tie.
It's great to see the resiliency of this Cavaliers bunch. That's what you love about it. I mean, they struggled there for about 2 or 3 minutes. They just kind of lost their way and fought right back into this basketball game. On the road.
You talk about resiliency. I mean, that characterizes what happened in Houston thrown about. They roared back in the fourth. And
Don't have your full lineup, and teams are trying to beat you because you got the best record, and you're fighting, scratching, clawing on the road. Give yourself a chance.
so George is the trigger man. 11 seconds to go. Niang will stand in front of George. Hackney takes the inbounds pass. Gaffney to foul him. They do. 2 seconds elapsed. Maxey shoots free throws at 86%. He's one of the best in the league. He's 3 for 3 tonight. Cavs have both timeouts remaining. So plenty of time after Maxey make or miss on the second to call timeout and advance the ball into the forecourt. The Cavs hope for a miss. Almost boy, we almost
touched every corner of that ground, didn't it?
Big sigh of relief from Maxey and a collective sigh of relief here inside Wells Fargo Center. Kenny Atkinson puts rebounders in, and Jared Allen and Tristan Thompson, as the Cavs will undoubtedly call timeout after either a make or a miss here. So it's a 3-point game with 9 seconds to go, and let's see what Kenny Atkinson can dial up here as the Cavaliers look for a tie and look to force overtime.
You know where the ball's going, and boy, I'm a big believer of every once in a while you got to go away from where that ball's at. I think you use Donovan Mitchell as a decoy to find Ty Jerome and let him shoot that game-winning shot. I know that's not conventional. Everybody wants to see the superstar shoot it, but I think that's how you win this ball game, or give yourself a chance to win it. Because everybody's going to Donovan. They're going to find him. Use that as a decoy.
Ty Jerome, Donovan Mitchell, and Darius Garland have combined for 18 threes here tonight. Garland's hit 4, Mitchell's hit 6, Jerome 8.
Been a heck of a basketball game, and like I said, give Philadelphia credit. They played extremely well tonight. Come out and attack. The Cavs just kept battling and fighting and not going away. And here we are. 9 seconds to go. We've got a 3-point ball game.
You look up and down that Sixer lineup. All 8 Sixers who have played exceedingly well.
I agree.
Every single one. The Cavs have done from 3 here this evening. As the Garland, Mitchell, and Jerome will be on the floor. They're accompanied by Niang and Strus. The Cavs need a 3 to tie. Jerome will be the inbounder. Edwards stands in front of him. The Cavs go into motion. Jerome's going to take the timeout. Nearly a 5-second violation. Jerome wisely takes that timeout, and the Cavs will talk it over once again as they could not get the ball.
They always like to see a double screen. 2 guys go instead of double screen. That way somebody has to peel off and help, because you're going to get the screen. You're going to be able to take people out. You set a double screen, somebody has to come off and help, so then that guy who is in the middle just turns around and steps to the basketball.
So we'll do it again. They talk it over. Just thinking how that unfolded, that was not the way the Cavs had drawn it up.
No, it's very well defended. Philadelphia's got guys who are very mobile on the floor, and you have a Sally staying put with Jared. So, like I say, that little double screen, it works every time. Got a good solid screen. The guy coming up off the free throw line, he's going to be open. So you'll have to react. And then, like I said, whoever's in the middle setting that screen, you turn, step to the basketball, and you're wide open. Now you'll have to make another pass because it's likely to be the big guy.
Donovan Mitchell leaves the Cavs back onto the floor. Once again, it will be Jerome who inbounds. Jerome by himself has outscored the Sixer bench 33-23 here tonight.
Had a heck of a night, that young man, Ty Jerome. Going to earn his sleep tonight.
The crowd is on its feet here inside Wells Fargo Center. The Cavs need a 3 to tie. Jerome over the top, over the head of Mitchell, and out of bounds. Look says it all. The Sixers have the basketball. And now Nick Nurse wants to call timeout. He'll advance this ball into the forecourt as well. Jerome and Mitchell were not on the same page. No, Donovan leaned one way.
Yeah. Didn't really get a screen there from either guy. Just got to show a little bit of patience there when you got to go set a screen on these out of bounds. Everyone's moving because there's a panic setting in because they think that 5 seconds is going to elapse. But you just got to give yourself an extra beat to stay still and set that solid pick so the teammate can curl off of it. Then you turn around and explode to the basketball like I talked about.
Did the Sixers go on to win here this evening? They have their second consecutive loss for only the second time all season. The Cavs brought back-to-back contests to Atlanta in a home-and-home. The Cavs have the idle Rockets looming at home tomorrow night.
Yeah, we've got a tough week ahead. But, started with a tough trip to Houston. Rockets were ready for us, and same here. Philly came out, played really hard tonight, taking advantage and shot the lights out of it. So that's the NBA. You gotta put on your big boy tennis shoes and be ready to go play Houston tomorrow because they're gonna be ready, rested and ready. And then you got Atlanta coming.
Paul George has led the way for the Sixers tonight with 30 points. Tyrese Maxey has 27. George will inbound. The Cavs will look for the steal, and if not, quick foul into the backcourt. It goes to Maxey. Garland fouls him with 7 seconds to go. The Cavs are out of timeouts. One made free throw by this man will make it a 2-possession game.
We can learn a lot from this tonight if you're the Cavaliers. And you go back and look at the film, you'll see those gaps that I talked about as far as scoring opportunity. Not to be somewhat of a transitional team tonight, but shot a lot of three-point balls. Go back, do it all over, maybe take advantage of Jared a little bit more interior presence. Also, get on that backboard a little bit more aggressively. That includes everyone. Everyone has to grab a rebound because, you got a team shooting this many threes. There's going to be some long shots. The guards have to come back and help just as effectively as the big guys.
Throughout the course of a season, more often than not, games play out the way you think they should, the way that they should on paper. Tonight was not one of those games. 45 made threes between these teams, 30 lead changes, 18 ties.
Well, I think Philadelphia's found a way that they can go forward though and play. They play this way. It'll be hard to beat, but you got those big guys that beat, and you have to figure out how to put them back into the mix.
Mitchell drains a long 3. 2 seconds left at the 2-point game. Paul George to inbound. But George looks for Maxey. Maxey fell down. Foul is called with 1.3 seconds remaining. Mitchell got a piece of Justin Edwards. So now Edwards will shoot 2 free throws. Remember, the Cavs are out of timeout. So if Edwards does miss one, the Cavs will have to go 94 feet in just over a second. Turn away, I guess you hope he's going to make one. You hope he makes the first and makes the second and misses the first, so the Cavs can throw the long inbound pass. The clock doesn't start until the ball is touched by a Cavalier. The first is no good. So again here, I think you almost hope he makes this one. If you're a Cavalier fan, he misses. It's next to impossible to fire one the length of the floor, grab the rebound, and let her rip. We'll see what happens here. Edwards does make the second, so the Cavs have life here. Niang will look to go long. It's tipped. Mitchell. The game is over. 76ers at home. See the Cavaliers by the final of 132, 129. Cavaliers record drops to 36-8, and they get ready to take on the Rockets. Now tomorrow night as they head home, lick their wounds, and get it going again.
This is all learning opportunities for the Cavaliers. Look at this short-handed basketball team. Played really, really hard tonight. Played good on both ends of the floor. Just ran into a team that just played out of their mind. The basketball is 76ers. I think they found a way. I think I said to go forward and play. But we take a lot from this. The Cavs will learn a lot from this and get back home tomorrow night to the confines of Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse where we got the whole crew waiting and get after those Houston Rockets.
Stay right there. We'll be right back. Kaylee and AC will be joining you shortly. Sixers 132, Cavaliers 129.
Sometimes NBA fans get a feeling about their favorite ballers, and FanDuel has more ways to bet on players, so it's easy to bring those hunches to life. There it is. Never let a hunch go to waste with FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook.
Debt is a deceptive little creature.
Oh, a goat.
At first it seems harmless, but in the blink of an eye,
another goat?
It can take over and invade every aspect of your life.
What the?
Rocket Mortgage can help tame your debt. Tap into your home's equity and pay down your debt before you know it.
What's funny?
Goats were a metaphor.
For credit card debt, right?
Yeah. It's been through a lot.
We'll get there. It's okay. You're safe here. Come on. No hurry. Love begins with trust. I'm not going anywhere. That's why I got a Subaru.
The Subaru Forester. Safe, long-lasting, trusted, loved.
Subway's got a new meal of the day. Chips and a drink for just $6.99. Or if you're big hungry, make it a footlong for only $3 more. Huh, big hungry. Is that a thing? That should be a thing. Find your fresh with the all-new $6.99 meal of the day at Subway.
My name's Jorge Gaviria, and this is my business, Hacienda. I chose my Spark Cash Plus card from Capital One because I earn unlimited 2% cash back on everything I buy. And with no preset spending limit, my purchasing power adapts to my business needs. What's in your wallet?
With FanDuel, you don't have to wait till the game ends to win big. Because as soon as your bet hits, you can get your winnings instant.
Here we go.
Make every moment more with FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook.
The Cavaliers a little bummed after this one. Now their second straight loss tonight at the hands of the Philadelphia 76ers. We got plenty more coming up on the Wayside Furniture post-game show. Serena Winters is going to head inside the locker room. We'll hear from head coach Kenny Atkinson. Macy and I will break it all down. The Cavaliers will look to bounce back tomorrow on the second night of a back-to-back. But tonight, it's the 76ers coming out victorious 132 to 129.
Painted inside and foul. Jeremiah Robinson Earl was defending. Non-shooting foul. Jared pleading free throws. Justin Van Dyne says no. Well, that last play part was evidence of how physical. Jared started to post of it. The buzzer! Oh, me, oh, my. I3, as we tell you, 191 Collabs, they're back, and they're presented by Hennessy. They bring hyper-local Grizz gear from local designers to the masses. The next collab is a homecoming for Memphis native and mega music producer A. Keith. His record label, Dramatized. The collection brings a vintage NBA aesthetic to Grizzlies' grit and grind. So shop it on its new date. New date, February the 8th. Grizzlies will be hosting Oklahoma City. Massive game in the Western Conference, and we've got 191 Collabs in the house. These limited edition threads, they're only available in FedEx Form on game night, and they always sell out. Buy your tickets now for access or go to grizzlies.com/191collabs for more information.
Something happened with the basketball partner during that time. Mark Lindsay came over and got backup basketball with Justin Van Dam. It seems that they're just going to wipe off the original game ball and continue to use that ball.
They select 3 at the start of every game.
But I think there was some blood on the basketball.
Ah, okay.
I think someone's finger. You see that? Yeah, they've used the solution. I think it's Brandon Clark. They have a bleeding hit. It does. They have a bleeding knuckle.
Yep. So there's blood on the basketball. So
yep.
We'll get a 30-second timeout here. Katie Babcock, the head athletic trainer, has already dealt with.
You can see
Brandon Clark.
You can see the drip down the basketball.
Yeah.
Where the official deemed it okay.
Done the necessary cleanup.
So the thing is, the Grizzlies have done a great job to get themselves back into the game. But the Pelicans have done a good job of not allowing the Grizzlies to run away with the game here in this third quarter.
Scottie Pippen Jr. on the floor for the Grizzlies. Alvarado on the floor for New Orleans. Pippen comes in the lane. A no-look pass sets up Bain for 3. Conchar taps the rebound. Clark has it. Then Tyson steals it, tries to deflect it off of Pippen, and he is successful in doing that. And New Orleans the lead. New Orleans the basketball rather down 3. Willie Green, 4th season with New Orleans. For a couple years with the Phoenix Suns.
Willie Green, he came to this year figuring, listen, we got a chance.
Right.
So we get Brandon, you think his throw process for 8 seconds.
8-second count, Alvarado.
Because there was only 22 seconds for the shot clock when they took the ball out. I don't know if the Pelicans realized that they took 2 seconds off for when the Pelicans got possession of the ball and the ball was thrown out of bounds.
Well, to your point about Willie Green, their projected lineup of McCollum, Murray, Zion Williamson, Herb Jones, and Brandon Ingram have played exactly 1 game together. Bain for 3.
The other thing, I kept trying to figure that. The other big name that you don't talk a lot about is Herb Jones.
Yes.
You can talk about all the other guys were their offensive guys. Herb Jones was their personal defender. We saw him defend John Morant. We've seen him defend Jaren Jackson Jr. So losing him really hurt them on the defensive side as much as the offensive side was hurt with the other players.
Very much so. He's been dealing with a shoulder injury a good portion of the season. Alvarado with a pump fake and a no-look. Javonte Green missed the 3. Rebound Conchar. Approaching 1 minute remaining in the third. Pippen works to the baseline. Bain downhill against Green. In a crowd. Jaren for 3. Rebound Javonte Green.
August had a huge second quarter for this Pelicans team.
15. Draws a foul. That has been a big factor for this New Orleans team in this winning streak. They're averaging 28 free throws attempted per game in this 4-game winning streak, and the foul on Brandon Clark is his 3rd. It'll be free throws 8 and 9 for Murphy.
It was a lot harder in today's game to reach down low. A lot of them, I made a living on getting steals with going and attacking the basketball from another ball attack. Well, in today's game, these guys are so good at putting the ball so low that it makes it very hard for you as a defender to get your hand in there, and they raise their hands up as you go down to be able to pick up foul. Very creative, the offensive players in today's game.
Murphy with 18, and he's done a good portion of his damage from the line.
2 for 1 opportunity here for the Grizzlies.
New Orleans has a foul to give. Bain got downhill and flipped it up and in.
I think he threw the defense off by the stumble.
Bain, 16 points, 13 assists tonight. And Bain, a 14-point third quarter.
And Aaron has been off. Alvarado and Pippen picks up the foul. That's 4 on Scotty. And second time tonight, untimely foul. Thing is, you have to know who you're guarding. And so the pressure, Alvarado, see Desmond Bain, stumbling, rumbling, bumbling, stumbling. Because of it, defensively, you don't know what to do, but Dez knows exactly what to do as he composes to finish. For Bain, it's his third quarter of double figures, 11th quarter overall. I said the Grizzlies were going to get back into this game. Desmond Bain and Jaren Jackson Jr. They're going to have to step up. And both of those guys stepped up immensely here in this third. Both of them double-figure scoring quarters. Jaren with 15 in the period. Bain with 14 in the period. Alvarado gets one more free throw. Kennard and Wells back in for the Grizzlies to give them 2 more shooters with 9.4 remaining in the third. Alvarado a miss. It's boarded by Jaren. Alvarado stolen. Hawkins drives. No. That will do it for the third quarter. Grizzlies will take a 5-point lead into the fourth quarter. Well, New Orleans scored 42 in the second. The Grizzlies scored 43 in the third. Hope you took the over. 105-100. Grizzlies with the advantage through 3 quarters. FanDuel Sports Network. The second and third quarters have been pretty interesting. A reversal of form in the second and the third quarters. All right, Grizzlies 26-4 with a lead through 3. Pelicans 3-28 when they trail through 3. Grizzlies have a first to start fourth. C.J. McCollum back on the floor, along with BC and Javante Green. Edey's got to look at a 3 and puts it in. The rookie, Zach Edey, drills the triple, pushes the lead to 8. Pelicans trying to come out in a little zone defense there. Not realizing that Zach Edey comfortable from the 3-point line. PC McCollum, Green, Hawkins, and Alvarado for the Pelicans. Trying to extend their 4-game winning streak. And C.J. McCollum laces that 3. His third of the game, 20 for C.J. McCollum. He averages 22.5. What makes him so good is how he can run so fast to get open, but then compose himself, get his legs under him before jumping. Jaren Jackson Jr., his 5th triple of the game. For Jaren Jackson Jr., Grizzlies open the fourth with Wells, Jackson, Edey, Kennard, and John Conchar. All-star Jaren Jackson Jr. showing up here in this second half. See if the coaches around the league agree. McCollum draws a foul. Jalen Wells. Ooh. Oh, wow. See if the Grizzlies, if they're going to change this or not. Jalen Wells' face, yes, is taking an absolute beating this year. An absolute beating. No challenge for the Grizzlies. Colin will shoot 3. 6 from the line tonight. There's my brother. Nobody. Wallace letting them know that ball don't lie. There's one constant in this game, is that basketball. You made the point about Jalen Wells. He got beat up in the Charlotte game. Right through screens, right through LaMelo Ball, just as he's putting his hands up as if I'm trying to go through. I'm taking a couple shots at you as I'm going through. This is the nature of the game. We all have done it. Somebody gets into your grill, certain ways that you get them off without being overt and doing it. Right? Because he stays into his play. 2 of missed 2 on 3 there for the talked about it earlier. McCollum is 71% from the free throw line on the season. Dribble handoff. Kennard got Alvarado in the air. Hit the leader. Grizzlies wondering why there wasn't a there. Taylor Jenkins hoping for some consistency, at least to his way of thinking. Alvarado, a catch and shoot 3, puts it in. Luke Kennard, a season high 24 tonight after 23 on Wednesday against Charlotte. He'll try it for 3. Bingo! Holy cow, Luke. It's 7 of 9 from downtown. You call him cool hand. I'm calling it old school. This is old school. Luke Kennard here and out of bounds. Jordan Hawkins steps out of bounds. Grizzlies have matched their largest lead of the night. The amount of off the dribble shots that we have seen tonight from Luke Kennard lets you know how good he's feeling. I made the point earlier in the broadcast. There were times Kennard would pump fake, and he was almost reticent to shoot. Yes. This is an aggressive Luke Kennard that we haven't seen really. Look at this. Got a long 2. So look, I'm telling you, we have not seen this at all from Luke Kennard in terms of the off the dribble. McCollum will get 2 more at the line. Foul on Edie. There will be a huge discrepancy at the end of this game in the free throws. Yes. This will be one of the few games where we have a discrepancy. You and I are not fuming over here with the type of calls that were made. This is not an indictment on any official in this game here today. And DJ McCollum continues to do the Grizzlies a favor. Yeah, after this second free throw by McCollum, the free throw attempts will be 30-5. 1 of 2 from McCollum. Very few calls I can remember. Felt like we should get upset about. Yep. No, Crew's done a good job. Mark Lindsay's a really good crew chief. Jared backing down, leads, hooks, hits. That should have been a hand. Right. Yeah, that's why Taylor Jenkins is mad about the foul disparity. The thing is, you can't fault me for being bigger than the other player if that's who they want to defend him with. McCollum doubled. Green, a corner 3. No. Rebound Kennard. He's everywhere. We said play the percentages, which is right. You want Green, Robinson, Earl to be the guys finishing offensive plays, not the other players. Kennard crossing over, dump down, Edie. Away. Goes to the floor to save the position. Corner 3, Wells. Out of bounds. Zach Edie, the first to the floor. The biggest man on the floor is the first to the floor for a loose ball. You see here, the ball gets knocked away. The Pelicans think they got it. No, Zach Edie says, I'm going to be the first to get it. Saving a possession for the Grizzlies. That's a 7-4 layout. Kennard. Boy, the Grizzlies ran a gorgeous
Out of bounds play, and then a look ahead to Trey Murphy, who lays it in. Kennard missing at point blank range. I think Luke thought he got some contact from the back. Sharon drives, sweeping hook, no. Rebound Murphy. Murphy retreats, his three, well off. Rebound, filtering out to Conchar. Edie, another three try. That one well off. Alvarado through the hands of Beastie. Kennard, great pass to Conchar for the finish. Luke Kennard, his sixth assist of the game. The Grizzlies 34 helpers on the night. The lead back to 10, matching the team's largest timeout Pelicans.
I think Luke Kennard trying to go for 3 in a row with these interviews with Rob Bishop. He's enjoying it.
He has been a joy to watch.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
Only applicable in FedEx Forum on pay night. Your ticket today for access or visit Grizzlies.com/191Collabs for more info.
Give it up for your Grizzlies! Send it back.
Here at FedEx Forum, they're 17-5. Let's talk a little Zach Edey tonight. His fifth double-double of the season. 13 points, 10 rebounds, couple of blocks, couple of steals, 3 assists. I mean, he's filled out the stat line tonight.
I thought Zach was impactful in this basketball game, using his size, using his physicality on both ends of the floor. The defensive rebounds were huge. The change in defense for him to beat up and show on those screens and trap at times was fantastic. We say that he does not have to be an all-star on the floor for the team, but he can impact the game. He's impacted the game here in the second half.
DeJounte Murray has it.
Again, good show by Zach Edey, forcing Murray out to the half-court line.
Trey Murphy drives and puts it in against the shot clock. Murphy with 20. Major part 22 and 4 here in the period.
Well, the Pelicans have gone small. Trey Murphy trying to stop Jaren. No chance.
Jaren, who at the free throw line coming from him.
And the Grizzlies offensively, you ever get in a tough spot, you just throw the ball to Jaren. Force the Pelicans to have to trap. There's no way that they can allow Trey Murphy III to play Jaren one-on-one.
Jackson with 7 assists. Talking with the Grizzlies coaching staff before the game, they feel the next step in the Jaren Jackson evolution is to be a great passer because he is going to see double and triple teams So can you read the other chess pieces on the board and make the right play at the right time if you're not going to go to the rim yourself?
Here's the reality, partner. He's never had to do it before. So that's why you say, what's the next step? The first step was to get to where he was ultra aggressive to making those moves. And last season, because of the injuries, because he was thrust into that role, he's doing it more this year. So the next thing is, yes, the double teams will come, and he's going to find players.
Hawkins. Free ball is off. Boarded by Conchar. Payne looking to go downhill. He scoops. He scores. Desmond Bane has been dynamite in the second half.
Downhill Dez, a subtlety there. Zach Edey holding off the next defender, allowing Dez to get the lane.
Bane 7 of 9 from the floor here in the second half after a 1-for-6 start.
That start was for he and Jeremy in that first half. Neither got it going.
Alvarado trying to turn the corner and an offensive foul. P.J. McCollum at the scorer's table.
There, Desmond Bane. See Zach Edey there. Doesn't allow Trey Murphy III to help in any way. Desmond Bane able to get the flip to go down.
Here's the hook. Alvarado. The 12th turnover on New Orleans.
And the Grizzlies, sure, they are +1 in the points off turnover category so far.
Pippen. Shot clock at 10 for Bane. Works with the Jerry Jackson Jr. screen. Feeds to Pippen. Three's too strong. Edey offensive rebound. Edey out of the double. Bane. Pippen in the lane. A 360 spin. Bang for Scottie Pippen Jr. Pippen with 10 off the bench.
We talked about Edey's impact. The offensive rebound allows Scottie Pippen Jr. to double figure scoring for the night.
Grizzlies 9 second chance points. McCollum trying to work himself free from Jaren Jackson Jr. Murray on the feed. McCollum flips. It's long. It's boarded by Conchar. But then it's wrestled away by McCollum. But C.J. McCollum is called to the foul. 5:45 remaining here in the fourth.
It says Scottie Pippen Jr. to the basket. Reverse spin. He's going to get that one to go down. And by making that, the Grizzlies now 6 guys in double figures. And Jalen Wells sitting on 8 himself.
4 of the 5 starters in double figures, plus Jackson, Gigi Jackson, and Pippen off the bench. Bane drives up Hawkins, off the glass. Brandon Clark to follow.
PC has been special again here tonight.
8 and 6 boards for Brandon Clark. Grizzlies their largest lead, 128-112. Foul on Brandon Clark.
Say the other reason why we know that Brandon Clark is back and feeling good about himself. BC walks on his toes a lot. And so when he is on those toes, the majority of the time on the floor, when he first came back, there was a lot of on his heels. There's no more on his heels. He's not worrying about that Achilles at all. And being effective for this team.
He's playing with full confidence right now. McCollum, it's knocked away by Conchar. It's going to stay with New Orleans. 6 on the shot clock. Grizzlies going to call a timeout here. And the Grizzlies are going to challenge. The Grizzlies are going to challenge us. You want to know who's in the caucus tonight?
Yeah, we'll tell them when we come back.
Okay, we'll do that.
But it's the tease.
It's the tease.
Yeah, it's the tease. The people at home, don't turn the channel. Got something
Grizzlies
good.
challenging this.
Wave those hands! Let's scream!
The ruling of the floor of New Orleans is currently being challenged by Memphis.
Free t-shirts! It's a one. Here comes Super Grizz! Who wants
After review, defender Clark commits a Grizzlies up 128 to 112. Our international paper player of the game, Luke Kennard, second player in franchise history with 7 or more three-pointers made in 2 consecutive games. Yep. The guy would be some guy, Mike Miller. Have you heard of him? I mean, that's my one-on-one partner. I used to kick his butt, too, sometimes. But the thing is, we like about Luke Kennard, he has been terrific, and his shooting of the basketball so many times, it is usually somebody driving and kicking to Luke. Tonight, cool hand Luke was knocking down shots off the dribble himself. Driving and kicking to Luke. Well, tonight, cool hand Luke was knocking down shots off the dribble himself. And because of it, he is our international paper player of the game. Which I have to give a little honorable mention also to Jaron and Dez. Right now, proximate foul. That's a new rule this year. Brandon Clark caught McCollum on the wrist. So the Grizzlies were correct on the out of bounds, but it's a 5th foul on Brandon Clark who guards DeJounte Murray. They're still hungry. Yes. You want to know who's in the replay center tonight? Yeah, I want to know who's having red beans and rice and andouille sausage. Sean Corbin and Mark Davis. They love that. They're down with that. Oh, they're waiting. Pippen drives against McCollum.
É outro dado curioso.
Going to finish when I get to the basket. If I'm not jumping in the air, that means I'm making a play to a teammate.
Pippen was scoreless Wednesday against Charlotte. He's got 13 tonight. The lead is 17, largest for the Grizzlies.
28-point turnaround here in the second half.
C.J. McCollum backs up, misses the 3. BC, offensive rebound, foul Conchar. When New Orleans gets their roster right and everybody healthy, BC is going to be a huge benefit to this New Orleans team in Willie Green.
Because they were still going to need someone to man the middle for this basketball team. And it's nice to have a young player that you can continue to build and grow around because, you know, Zion, you would hope that there will be some consistency to his play as his career goes along. You don't want to put him alongside, put him in the middle as your center. You would like for him to stay in that forward position. You allow Macy's to be a roller player, and then he can be a guy that roams on the floor and can attack the basket when he wants to.
Right, and then you have Herb Jones also defending on the perimeter. So, I mean, you're well-stocked defensively.
Yeah, and Herb Jones done a better job shooting the 3 ball for them also.
Payne, a mid-range jumper. No, tipped in by Clark. Brandon Clark working the offensive glass.
Again.
7 in double figures. Intercepted G.G. Jackson. Pippen thought about the corner 3. Goes at McCollum. Can't get him in the air. BC. No. Rebound through the hands of Conchar. Murray, a straightaway three. DeJounte Murray, 26 on the night, and that's his first three-point make of the game. His offense is not predicated on three-point line. It is so much of it's predicated on getting into that mid-range area. Brandon Clark, Gigi, wheels in the lane. Clark, shot clock down to 5. Pippen, step back three, going to be way off. Guarded by Clark, keep the shot clock. Gigi Jackson, offensive rebound. He misses. Pippen misses. Cont offensive rebound. Under 3 remaining. The aggressiveness. The Grizzlies there getting multiple possessions. Bain, a Euro step. Gigi wants a 3. Pippen, offensive rebound. Finds Bain. Taylor Jenkins, the Grizzlies dominating that possession on the offensive glass. The Grizzlies 16 offensive rebounds tonight, and they pay it off to go up 135-118. It's a massive effort by this Grizzlies team on this last possession. 5 shots at it before Desmond Bain is able to get the lay-in off of Scottie Pippen's drop-off, and nobody more excited about that possession than Taylor Jenkins on the sideline. That might have been the most demonstrative I've seen him in quite a while. Desmond Bain. Just another 20-point game for Dez. That's 11 of the last 12. Tossing 14 assists, 9 is season high. And another 14-assist game for Desmond Bain. 7 in a row with a 20-plus. And the thing for Dez right now, when we're witnessing, is the 20-point games are coming, and you look up and say, oh, that's 20 again. That's because he is just letting the game come to him. There aren't forced situations. There are a couple of downhill opportunities where he lost his footing. But other than that, Desmond Bain has been in control of himself in this game, especially here in the second half. Meanwhile, the Grizzlies, this is their 15th game with 7 or more players in double figures. And now 10 different Grizzlies players have scored 300 points. That's most in the NBA. Kennard needed just 6. Got 27 tonight. Well, it has been by committee by this Grizzlies team. And so many teams have had injuries. This Grizzlies team had injuries, but I give credit to the depth of this roster that they have been able to win games, but they're winning games playing basketball the right way. And Willie Green knows his team has another game tomorrow night against Charlotte. Grizzlies also in action tomorrow. They'll take on Utah. And so Willie Green is going to the bench. Alvarado to miss. Out of bounds, it stays with New Orleans. We get our first look at Carlo Metkovic and Jamal Cain in for the first time tonight, along with Alvarado, Hawkins, Jeremiah Robinson Earl, Jalen Wells in. Cain out of the game, presumably done for the night, 20 and 14. Hawkins. If he touches, he's launching. It's going up. Listen, he 15 in that second quarter. The Grizzlies have done a good job. Only 2 for him here in this second half. 2 minutes remaining. Pippen drives, sets up Wells. Wells, Clark, yes. Hammer, nail, Coffin. This baby's over. The Grizzlies up 17 with a minute 47 remaining. The Grizzlies overcoming an 11-point deficit from early in the third quarter. And they have dominated here in the second half. Alvarado, a step back 3. Dominated. You are exactly right, Ron. And defensively, they got the stops that they needed to get, but it was just an offensive explosion at the beginning of the third quarter. Pretty much put the game away. And one of the things about this Grizzlies team is their resilience. A Euro by Gigi and a miss. I mean, they took a couple of haymakers in that second quarter. Hawkins continues to boil.
working for you guys?
I just think that means that we're just playing, our ball well, like passing the ball, cutting well, all that stuff. We got guys that are really, really good. We got Luke, Jaron, Pez, all those guys. It's hard to guard them, but our team is very just like unselfish, and we just like play to win every night. So that's all it is.
Tell me about Luke and the way he's playing right now. He seems to be on a bit of a heater.
That's a bad man right there. Doing the ball, passing the ball. It's impressive to watch him. He's a really, really good player. So he's just kind of showing it right now.
See one more home game here on this homestand. How big to get a sweep tomorrow?
Very, very big game. Every game that we play is huge. It's always nice to get, 2 in a row here.
Big game tonight. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it so much, bro.
Brandon Clark, 14 points, 9 rebounds. The Grizzlies with 38 assists tonight, one off their season high. That is 74 assists in the last 2 games. The Grizzlies now 19-3 with 30 or more assists.